I'm okay. It'd be okay. I cry in the corner now.
Are you okay? What?
I'm okay. You probably think I'm like, what is wrong with this man? A lot of things.
Were you just out here saying, like, I'm just gonna go cry in the corner? I'm not okay. And it's like, bro, do you need a hug or something?
You know, a hug sounds nice. I'm just really
That's a dude. Just drink some coffee. It'll go away
Yeah,
eventually.
that's probably what I'm gonna do. This is where I'm like really scared to like put on a jacket right now because it's cold. I'm like, no, if I put on a jacket right now, it's gonna get too warm, and then I'm gonna be like, oh no, my brother's gonna be like, oh, time for comfy cozy times. Like,
Keep it by your desk at least, you know, just in case.
just
I
in
need
case
that-
so I don't
Go
get
get mine.
hypothermia. I have a
Well, just-
hypothermia.
Just in case you change your mind, you know?
We're making some changes. A lot of things happen in Oregon.
You, Oregon. Derogatory.
Oregon. What you
Correct.
got against Oregon?
Oregano.
Oregano. You have personal vendetta with oregano. You're like, oh, fuck oregano. It's the worst of all the spices. Well, technically, it's an herb. Sorry, I apologize. I meant herbs. Of all the herbs that I have, that's the worst of them all. Casual. Just a casual little guy. Just a casual little guy. Also, just love that you have a has-been hotel profile picture. I'm like, this is great.
Yes.
The brain rot truly is real with this one.
Yes, no, because, a friend group of mine and Axel's was doing it, and, that's why his is, what's his name? The bartender man. I was gonna do Angel Dust to match him, but, it's like, I love Nifty way too much. Like, I love Angel Dust, do not get me wrong. Do not get me wrong.
Nifty is just you, except if Nifty is essentially you, except if you were like 10 times more aggressive. That would
And
be
also short. Like, God forbid, if I was short, Nifty probably would be the reality.
Yeah, it would just be you. I'd be like, oh my god, Koko, look, it's you.
She's just like me. For real, for real.
Oh
Alright,
my
let me go
god.
get some water real quick while you're finishing up.
You need some agua? Oh no, not
Some
the
agua.
agua.
Agua, por favor, agua.
Necesito agua, por favor. Ayúdame.
Necesito agua, llámate.
Llévate con eso, I need agua. This is just gonna be the weirdest intro. People will be like, what the fuck is happening? A lot of things.
Probably not.
Some of which I can't answer for you because I have no idea, honestly. Really makes you question yourself. It's like, is he okay? Yeah. Gotta get my trumpet noises. Let's go. Get the trompeta. I'm headbanging very lightly. And how does one lightly headbang? Let me show you. Oh, poof, shatters desk. Ah, never mind. I gone too far. I'm standing tall, like a jungle. I feel like this thing isn't working. Cause since I'm offline.
The great thing about just having wireless headphones is I've heard everything up until the point I got up.
I don't know if this is working or not.
Wait, is Switch down for you or something?
No, OBS is just not wanting to work. My stats say I'm offline. Hello?
Hold on. Let me hop over to your channel. Let me refresh it again. Because it was showing like it was trying to buffer.
Oh, is it still buffering?
Yeah, no, and you're on your startup screen for me.
Oh, okay,
I see Ambi in chat.
Okay, I guess it's just busted. I guess it's just busted. Great. Thanks, OBS. I really love this update.
OBS is just that quirky.
God, I hate this. I love this software, but I think I stand by the like people who's like, hey, what is this software? Psychological horror. Yup. I get traumatized every time I was like, oh god, it's open!
It really do be like that. Oh my gosh.
So you've been hearing the whole thing of me just being weird this entire time?
Yeah, you just like going off on your little tangents and saying that stuff. Yeah, no, I was just listening to it in my kitchen while getting water. And it's like, that's fair. That checks.
That checks for Ryker.
That
He's like,
really
he's fully
checks
losing
out.
mentally, He's in his own little realm. He's kind of vibing to his own tune. That is me, though, in reality. It's like, I may be quiet in, like, actuality when it's in, like, in the real world, but I'm still just, like, vibing to my own tune more often than not. I'm like, yeah.
You gotta, go to the beat of your own drum, man. Nothing wrong with that.
Yo, what's up, Glitch? How you doing, bro?
Yo, Glitch, Ambi, what's up?
Yo, what's up, you two? How you guys doing?
What's up, gamers?
The annoyance is you're not an annoyance. What the fuck are you talking about? Nah. Listen here. We stand. No, don't belittle yourself, King. Stand tall. Stand proud. I'll fight you.
Yeah, nah. We're the streamers here. That's being an annoyance is our job. I feel like I recognize that voice. I wonder.
Wait for it. Let's see.
Yeah, I was about to say, not 100% though. That's kind of funny considering, this is our 44th episode of what
I know, right? Well,
I know.
Well, I
it has
feel
been a while though.
My memory's right. Glitch is more of a newer member, so I'm like, probably. I don't know.
True. Like there was we took a month off.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I've gotten a lot of people like new peeps around, so they're like, who the hell is this? It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, they're like, who's this bitch?
Well, okay, whoa, I didn't say that. Whoa.
No, I did. I did. What? Why do you think I said it? Haha.
Damn.
I speak my mind. I ain't nothing wrong with that. Accurate.
No, that's fair. I mean,
see, thank you,
my
Glitch.
secret truth. I'm not gonna say nothing wrong. I'm just saying I was not prepared for that.
Alright. I was about to say, did you want to do your intro first?
Yeah, I'll do it. I don't mind.
Yeah.
All right, let's move to my main screen. What's up? Oh wait, hold on. Let me just put. No, wait. There we go. There we go. Let me close my music now. There we go. All right. What's going on, dude? It's your boy, the one, the only, Hello, not doing your time, because we take care of everyone here. Today we are doing some MineCast. Yes, I know it says MineCast, and we're not doing Minecraft. All right, listen, it's been a long time since we've done that, but it's the 44th episode, and you're wondering whatever happened to us. And I got my partner in crime, my chief officer of chaos.
What
it's
cast
the girl.
Are we
It's the one,
today?
the only, the
I'm ready
of
as I
Kokos,
can get to
but not
undermine
Faye.
some casts.
Yo, Dreg, thank you so much for the 613 sub. What cast are we mining today? I'm ready to undermine some casts. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Ryker, for your lovely intro, and let me hop off on my side saying good morning, afternoon, evening, and welcome back, everybody. I hope y'all have had a fantastic Saturday and a good continuation of your weekend. We are back at it again, once at it again, at the Krispy Kreme with Ryker for the MineCast, which for anyone who's new and does not know, this was our podcast-style streams that we do normally every other Saturday that evolved from a Minecraft collab that we used to do. But then we realized actually playing the game, we weren't really doing it, and we just like yapping. So, yeah.
I know, that's pretty much it. It's like, it literally started off as us playing Minecraft, and then we just started, like, talking, and then we realized, why don't we just make this into a podcast? You know, like, forget Minecraft. That's for nerds anyways. So it's like, we're just gonna talk.
Yeah. Also, wait, hey, yo, is Glitch the one that's working on your new model? Hey, yo?
Glitch is talking about their model.
Oh, yo, shit. Hey, 40% done for a new model? Fucking base glitch.
All right. No. I'll tell you. Do you want me? I'll text it to you.
Yeah,
like
sure,
later
why
on.
not?
Tonight. You already know them, so I'm like, I'm surprised you don't remember.
I think I do. I can't do art for others. That's that's fair and valid.
No, that's fair. That's understandable. Also, I should probably pull out your chat as well. Hold on. Yo, what's up, Pyre? How you doing?
Let's see. Krispy Kreme. No, this is Patrick.
No, this is the welcome to Yak in the Buck. How may I help you? Welcome to Yak in the Buck. How may I help you?
What thirst trap edit is in the back?
Oh yeah,
no.
no, it is absolutely thirst trap. I mean, listen, you know, we were talking about it. She's down horrendous. No, down terrible. No, down Geneva Conventions level. Like this, if she was any more feral, I'm pretty sure we'd be having a knock on a door, being like, "Listen, this is the UN. We need a person by the name of Buttery Koko. She's committed various war crimes. Various war crimes." So it's like, oh.
Dreg,
no.
let me just say that for this character that's in the background of my stream in multiple GIF variations, when I first saw him and Geneva Convention, no, it's the Geneva Suggestions. Yes, exactly, Dreg. First off, it's a suggestion. But anyway, this man makes me need to go to like confessionals, and I'm not Catholic. Like,
that's how bad we talk it. It's like I feel
saw
dirty.
Boot Hill. Okay, so for anyone on Ryker's side who is not seeing what my stream is right now, this is all to do with the new Honkai Star Rail character Boot Hill, who is a cyborg cowboy. Who I don't even know how to describe him. Honestly, just go look him up at this point. Like, bro, like I saw his released character reference sketch like a while back, and I was like, oh, he looks really hot, I like him. But then like everything that's been coming out recently with him, like with how he stands in battle, all of his idle animations, the thing in the back is his ultimate animation, and it's like he's so sassy, and it's like I have fallen down the rabbit hole, the Boot Hill rabbit hole, or the boot hole as I like to call it. And it's got to the point I have been watching fan cam edits of an anime man, and I don't even do that regularly for anybody.
I was about to say, that's the level of depravity that I haven't seen in a long time, where it's like you go to fan cams. I'm like, bro, you gotta be desperate to go down that route. You're like, I am thirsty in the goddamn Sahara Desert levels of goddamn
this guy could say this guy could say, I'm your Huckleberry, and
far
Koko will lose her shit. Why is that true, though, Drag? He could say, I'm your Huckleberry. He could hit me with that fucking
I'm your Huckleberry
shit.
Baby.
I'm your Huckleberry, and I'd just be like, take my money. Just take my wallet.
You know, I don't know why. Do you gotta remember, is there like a, was it a Hololive or Niji Sanji, member that looks exactly like him? That my brain is like connecting the dots, and I'm like, what's his face? Fuck, what's his name? Like, you get where my head's at, right?
No, I really don't.
Oh, fuck, what's his name? Because he has the exact same, like, hair color, so it's like black, and then there's a little bit of white in there. Fuck, what is his name? If someone knows who I'm talking about, please tell me, because I feel so stupid. Like, I genuinely, it's in my head, I'm imagining this character, of this, like, suave-ass character. He's got this, like, suit, he has, I think it was, like, a red rose or something on, like, his like, two-piece suit. And he has this like long hair. Oh my god, it's gonna drive me mad. So someone's gonna be like, this guy.
I know who you're talking about, and knowing who that Niji Ian character is, I don't want to ever compare Boot Hill to that bitch. If it's who I think you are referencing, I do not want to compare this lovely feral cowboy to that cunt.
That's the only reason is because they look like so similar. My brain immediately connected those dots like that. That's the only reason why.
Nah, he's
the reason.
He's the cooler one. He's the cooler one.
He's the cooler of the two. He's the better one.
Yeah, he's better.
I like him. He's non-controversial. He won't say no.
Yeah, but no, yeah, he doesn't dox his friends.
Oh my god. Shut
Yeah, anyway, before All Color comes out and like sues me for libel, allegedly, I'm just gonna say everything's alleged. That's
allegedly, our lawyers tell us it is allegedly, so just keep a heads up.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, so I've also really gotten into looking up like specifically blingy edits that people make for anime men. Like there's another game I play that's like in a Tome game, the Tome Gacha, What in Hell is Bad? It's based off like, you know, demons and like, you know, the big kings and like other ones of the inner circles.
No, I got you.
And they're like, for the main kings, people have been like taking them and have been like, there's Mammon Mondays, Leviathan Thursdays, and like they're like blingy edits, and I just unironically love them. Like I think it is great to see an anime man with something like save a horse, ride a cowboy, love my baby girl, and a cat and a bunch of hearts and flowers around it. Like, it's beautiful.
Now, can I just say, like, if we're gonna do this, I want to specifically, and it needs to happen. Internet, I'm giving you a chance. We need Terry Bogard Tuesdays and Potemkin Fridays. It needs to fucking happen. I will fight thee.
We need Terry Bogart Tuesdays and what?
Potemkin. Have you not seen Potemkin, my boy? The myth, the legend
Potemkin?
himself?
No, you're gonna have to show me Potemkin. Oh my gosh.
Okay. I'm gonna find Potemkin for you, and you'll be like, oh, it's this guy. He is a muscle supreme. You know, you think Zangief, it's like, yeah, he's got the bulging muscles.
Yeah, I'm glad you're looking it up because the first thing I got was Grigory Potemkin, a Russian statesman from 1775.
Potemkin, here we go. Potemkin, it's from Guilty Gear.
Oh, Guilty. Okay, I already know I'm gonna like it. Guilty Gear's got some hot people in it. Sharktooth cyborg cowhand. Either make him Sahara thirst trap handsome or make him gruff grizzly and somewhat unpleasant to the eye. Yeah, no, Boot Hill is an outlaw actually, and he's just unhinged enough, and it's like I think it's the red flags. They're green.
Ah, why the bonk? Porqué the bonk? Why you bonk? Why bonk? I've been good. I'm not naughty. No naughty here.
I'm the feral one, and you're suffering the action or the consequences.
I know, right?
Of
This
my
is some
actions.
bullshit.
I'm here for it.
This is targeted. This is targeted.
Quick question. Did you actually listen to Jack Black's cover of Baby One More Time? Oh my god, I forgot you fucking sent that. Hold on, did you put it in the Discord or something?
I did. I was not ready. This man, and I've always said this man has pipes like nobody's business. And hot damn, do I stand by that. Like, holy shit.
Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, first off, just seeing... Wait, it's with Tenacious D?
Yeah, Tenacious D.
Oh my... Or Tenacious, sorry. Oh my gosh. And it's new... Okay, so I'm gonna favorite this and watch it later, because I just noticed it's from the new Kung Fu Panda movie, and I'm not trying to get the VOD muted.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I got you. Okay, no, take it easy. Like, we can wait. We can wait. I mean,
great song from an amazing person.
Jack Black is truly the GOAT. Like, he is the singer that we all needed. We didn't know we wanted, but we needed.
With something like Tenacious D thrown in. Like, that's not something I put on my 20... You'd get DMCA'd so fucking quick. Yo, bro, my VOD got muted my VOD got claimed for a fucking cover of Linkin Park that was being played on an instrument in Final Fantasy XIV that they mistook as an acoustic cover.
Oh, wow. That's fucked up. Dude, this is why I'm like,
bro.
I'm always terrified whenever I hear, like, specifically, like, copyrighted music. And I'm always, like, figuring out, actually, which is great. Oh, what's up, Subby? How you doing? What's up? Hey, yo, I know, right? Early. Damn, crazy, huh? There's this group, which I don't know if you've heard of. They're called the Good Kid Band.
I love the name. What the fuck are they?
Okay, you know what? Let's do this. I will pull this up, and let me see if I can do this without getting, like anything crazy. All right, let's do Good Kid Band. So we're gonna do good.
they're good boys.
Let's find them. Hold on. Yes.
Yo, what if they were actually little delinquents or mischievous?
Little gremlins, little gremlins, little guys. So no, here. Yeah, good. Yeah, sorry, let's go. I ain't even home yet. Damn. You still at work? You're still at the subby. He's the subby lord. Dude, it is great. So here, let me play my favorite one, because they did a cover of From the Start from Lafe, but that's not my favorite one. This one is my favorite one. Is this one, and it's so good. And they're all non-copyrighted, so if you want to be able to play them, their discography is available to put on your streams.
Oh, sweet, sure. Yeah, no, I'll pop it on real quick if you send it to me.
I'll put it in your chat. Oh, sorry. I meant to send it to you. You know what? Yeah. Whoops, sorry.
That's okay. I can see it on my side. It's just if I was not in
Put up
mod U,
Madeline.
then I wouldn't be
Oh,
seeing it.
well. So here, let me know when you're ready.
Oh, I already kind of clicked onto it and went straight into it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh.
I'll play. In the back of my whole diary.
I like their vibe.
It's just so good because I've already liked indie rock, and I'm like, this is bomb.
Let's see. They're not whimsical or silly. They're not little guys. They're unsettling, and they're scaring the
They're scaring me. Yeah, I've read to ask somebody, how you doing? How's it doing? How's the work coming along? You making all the sandwiches? You know what? I gotta order a sandwich from you. I still stand by that sentiment. Like, I will get a sandwich.
Yo, Furry, how's it going? How you doing, gamer?
Oh my God, Furry Metal! What the hell? It's been forever. Yeah.
The Furry Metal in my chat. Huge fan.
I know.
Signed my 5-head.
Crazy.
Signed my 5-head.
Dude, this is great. Pat. All the. I just like fluff up your head. You're like, oh God, help!
I just, they're not.
He has like the humongous floof.
In fact, actually,
I attack with the head pats.
Aggressively
head pat.
I don't know how to spell my own name, so I'll put paw prints. I mean, hey, it's your signature. That works.
I know, right? It's just like, it's like Blue's Clues. It's like, oh look, it's fur. Wait, I have to double check. You know, I actually had a horror dream about Blue's Clues.
What?
Yeah, I had a nightmare about
Blue's Clues.
I had a lot of fears as a child, okay? I don't know what to tell you. For some stupid reason, I had nightmares about Blue's Clues.
I gotta hear about this.
Okay, I can tell this story. And once the song is over, I'll play it. I'll use subby, I'll play Madeline as well. But I'll play it after the story, because the story is, I need to tell this story like full on. It's a really, really interesting story, because I think it comes from the root fear of something particular.
Oh, so are we just waiting to listen to the song, or are you just gonna?
Yeah, no, they're the end of the song.
Oh, that's fair.
Alright, I meant to say the end of the song.
Yes,
I forgot to mention, I apologize. They're not whimsical or silly. They're not little guys. They're unsettling. They scare the
they scare the hoes, I think is what got me. And then you wanted to play Madeline next?
Yeah.
Alright, so let me go onto their fucking YouTube channel. I'm glad their stuff is DMC.
Good. So I'm gonna put up Madeline really quickly. So, oh God, no, YouTube music, bad music, bad YouTube music, bad, very
YouTube
bad.
Music, cringe.
So Madeline. Oh, this is from like 11 months ago. So I'm gonna pause this, but let me tell this story. So really quickly, so I don't know why I had a lot of fears as a kid, and specifically I had a strange fear of getting kidnapped. I don't know why.
I mean, that's pretty valid, like given like things.
Yes. So, but like as a kid, it was very unrational. It made no sense, and I've had a lot of fear dreams of being kidnapped and then being locked in a room, having to then like almost kind of like in a sense of crab game my way out of it, where it's like, oh, there's all these puzzles and you gotta figure out what do you do to get out of this room, and then you go into another room. Almost like, you know what, actually better way to put it? Jigsaw. So like the Saw movies, kind of like that, except less murdery.
Okay.
So, I had this dream where I was like being like held captive in a room, and then I had to do like Blue's Clues discovery, and like every turn like Blue would leave a paw print, and then I'd be like, oh my God, how do I get out of here? He's kidnapped me. And then there's like this encroaching fear of that if I don't finish this soon enough, he will eat me. I again, makes no sense whatsoever. And even when I wake up
So keep going.
And eventually, I get my way out, and then I get dragged back in by my feet, with Blue in the background with a sinister smile, and just the eyes. No, I don't see the silhouette. I just see the eyes and teeth clawing at my feet, dragging me back into this room, and then I wake up. That's it. That's how I wake up.
My brother, you had an escape room nightmare dream about Blue's Clues
really
before escape
Blue's
rooms were
Clues.
really a thing. I don't know what to say, and I'm so sorry for laughing.
No, you're fine. It makes no sense. And to this day, I've had numerous. This isn't the only one. I've had another one where it was like, I had essentially had to like, I looked at everything and everything was wrong. It was like I was in my house, but everything was slightly off. Where like my TV remote had questions and I had to answer them. And then I go over to like my microwave, and then I have to do like calculations for math and stuff. I was like, what sort of Da Vinci Code bullshit am I in? What is happening?
Imagine having to do math just to use your microwave.
Use the microwave? I gotta do my calculus equations just to be able to cook my hot pocket. Like I had a dream about building a space bridge to the moon out of Japanese Twizzlers to fight the Star Wars stormtroopers with direwolves from Game of Thrones. What? You know what? That's the best stream. That sounds like a bomb-ass stream, though. Wait, hold on a minute, Ferret. That's a bomb. Can I have that dream? Also, why specifically Japanese Twizzlers? Oh, yo, what's up, honey buns? How you doing? What's up? How's your day going? Hope you're having a lovely day.
That is wild.
I could just ask why specifically Japanese Twizzlers. Like, oh no, twirlers. Wait, you said twirlers. Not Twizzlers.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so weirdly specific. That's like, I only like hot Cheetos, but only the ones from Mexico. Fuck anywhere else, just in Mexico.
I think we can all agree in this household that Takis are better than Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Yes, I agree. I like Takis a lot.
Or even, you know, Dinamitas. I will accept Dinamitas as well. Like, they're okay. I just don't think they have, like, as
I
great
don't
of a
like
lime flavor.
You know what? Actually, can I say I've tried this, and I'm curious about your opinion if you tried this. I actually recently had Coca-Cola Lime.
I don't know if I have, actually. I love things with lime in it. It's one of my favorites.
I fucking love that shit. It was, like, zesty in the right way. My day is going good. I just done some painting eggs for Easter. Hell yeah! I hope that went well. That sounds like fun. You know, I don't have anything like that in my life anymore, so I don't do that stuff. I wish I did. I wish I had the youthful glow. I'm very old and crotchety, and I'm like, man, I don't do nothing no more. I go outside to do my walk, and I cry in the corner. That's about all I do.
You are not old. Shut the fuck up.
Ow! I was reading a Japanese company planning to build a moon space bridge when I was eating Twizzlers. And I saw the trailer for a new Star Wars movie and watching Game of Thrones before. That is like the most ADHD sort of dream, and I live for it. I want your dreams. Your dreams sound like fun. Mine are scary.
Yes,
they're horrifying. They're either horrifying escape rooms, me running away from something, or you know what? I actually had another dream where essentially it was like SAO, but in the worst way possible. And this was like many years ago. I don't remember it, but I was in this like almost like room for like a wizarding world thing. It's all blue. It's almost like the Velvet Room, except way more eerie. And I like went through doors, and then I'd never know where I was going next. And then some like NPC would be like, "Hey, this is the wrong room," and then would try to chase me down and take away like my stuff on my body. And I was like, "Holy!" And then I'd run away again, and then go into a different room.
So
yeah, I have a lot of horror dreams.
Worse than SAO, so just SAO.
Yeah, I think this. You know what? I think I do remember where this came on from. Beetlejuice, which I don't understand how the fucking children's show movie. Bullshit. That is scary.
Yes. Well, it seems like you're not alone with the weird, scary dreams, Ryker. Because looking over to Drag, Riker's story reminds me of a nightmare of mine. For some reason, literal sentient spring beds enslaving everyone.
What
also,
the fuck?
he is saying at you,
you.
have a seat.
Not a fan of talking. I prefer Flaming Hot. I may not be old, but I'm old enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But thank you for letting me know. Sorry, I wasn't looking at your chat. I apologize. But thank you, Drake. That's, that's really interesting. It kind of reminds me. What was it? Who was it that would like me? I think there was it was Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb, who was like he had an innate fear of like what was it? The vending machine uprising. That's what it sounds like to me.
That's pretty fair and valid, though. Honestly.
It was like the same thing. I'm like, But yeah, so like, God, Beetlejuice, I can't watch it. It freaks me out to this day. No, I can't do it.
Beetlejuice, that is something I've not seen in a while.
Yeah, and I was on my way to Disneyland. I remember this, and I never knew what movie it was, but all I could remember from my childhood was like a very small head, and then a guy having a fork in his neck, and that freaked me out.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And then I then later found out what it was, and it was Beetlejuice. I'm like, oh my god, so this is the thing that's been tormenting me for all these years. It living in my head rent-free, causing me trauma.
It's you.
It's you! It's the Spider-Man movie. It's you! You bastard! And now they're making a new one. I'm like, no, I will not watch it. I'm sorry. I don't want to relive that horror. I'd rather watch the FNAF movie. Or, like, if they make a horror FNAF movie, I'd rather watch that.
Oh my gosh, speaking of horror movies that we can't talk about, so like we all remember Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, right? Like,
Oh yeah, there's a
there's a second one, and it's got like a 75% critic rating, and then like the audience rating's like near 80, if I recall correctly. Like apparently the second one is good.
I call BS.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, Rotten Tomato. Okay, so we'll go to the Rotten Tomato site right now.
Yeah, let's see. I'm curious.
Okay, so the tomato meter has gone down a little bit, but the audience score, though.
What's the audience score?
Audience score is still a solid 81% on Blood and Honey 2.
I guess I'll have to take a look, because I'm like, the first one was complete and utter garbage, so I'm like, how on earth?
Yeah, no, it was.
So how on earth? How did you do this?
Yeah,
isn't there?
I want to know.
Oh God, there was another horror movie that was based off a children's show. It was the small somethings. Oh God, what was its name? It was about like, you know, it was like a 2000s movie, and it had like, it was about this kid who was like discovering these sort of like dwarven elven creatures, and he has to go into their world through like a telescope.
Do not know actually. Like, do you happen to know who produced it?
I think it was like a French producer.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't know then.
Yes, you're right, Dredge. It's like, you're the one who put me through therapy, and I have to deal with that trauma. Oh God, so there was that movie. I don't remember. I think it was Smallville or something. I don't remember.
I don't know why I was just thinking Smallville. It's like, I know it ain't
Smallville.
It
was. I think it was voiced by David Bowie.
It's something that was voiced by David Bowie, and it's about little creatures.
Yeah. Bro, wait, hold on. Let me read this.
It would have had to have been before his
copyright trademark for Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse finally expiring either mere hours or 2 days later. A Blood and Honey game and a movie release. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I think I know. Okay, so Furret knows what I'm talking about. So I'm glad that someone else is like, also Honey's like, oh my God, she's scared. It's like, oh God, back away. Oh hey, it's Phoenix. It's the Mofongo boys, the Mofongo.
Yeah, but no, apparently, like, the second one that just came out, too, which was ironic, because it came, like, literally, because the Winnie the Pooh, copyright went public domain, like, last year, wasn't it? Which is where the first Blood and Honey came out of. But they just released another one recently, and apparently, like, the audience, it's an 80%. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. That's shocking to me that it did so well. I am honestly, like, dumbfounded, and I'm just, like, befuddled. I'm
the
like,
second
okay,
one,
I guess. I'll roll with it.
From the screenshots I'm seeing, it looks like the second one actually had a budget. I'll say yippee!
Had a budget before it didn't.
Yeah, like at least from the screenshots I've seen, like the second one doesn't look like the budget was just like $2 in a shoestring.
That is true.
So I don't know. Maybe they somehow managed to swindle money out of people to make it better. Yeah, the Steamboat Willie one. I'm interested in seeing just how bad it can get.
Oh, hey, yo, what's up, Pats?
Hey, Pats, how's it going?
Okay, this is gonna be, like, one thing. Has anybody seen the new X-Men series? X-Men.
I have not, but my brother watched the first 2 episodes and said it was pretty good.
It was fucking fire. Like, listen, I did not watch the original. The one that I watched was the 90s Spider-Man.
The 90s Spider-Man? Yeah, we're talking about.
Yeah, no, do you not remember the 90s Spider-Man?
Yeah, no, I remember the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. Well, no,
yeah,
is it called The Amazing Spider-Man? Yeah, I think it was. You're right.
The Amazing Spider-Man, and then like around that time was like the X-Men animated series.
Yeah, it was first X-Men, then it was Spider-Man, then it was Iron Man, and then Fantastic Four. Those 4 are part of the same universe, and so there are rumors that they might be bringing back the 90s. So I'm like, yes, please, yes, I love that Spider-Man. That is my favorite Spider-Man. I will forever love that version.
That was a pretty good one. Also, can I just say that X-Men series, where it had like, oh gosh, what specific? Okay, so because I know there was an 80s X-Men. I'm talking specifically about the one that aired more in like the early 2000s. I just want to say,
yeah,
I fully blame that one, specifically Nightcrawler. He's the reason I think I'm a monster fucker.
Really?
No, hear me out. Yes, I saw him as a child, and I like even in his like little like his actual form, like his little fucking tiefling form. I was like, oh, I like that. He's cute. I
Okay.
think he is the reason
I don't know how you
am
go
a
from
monster
tiefling
fucker.
to monster fucker. That's a leap. I need to know
Tieflings-
where that lineage goes.
Tieflings are monsters. What the fuck do you mean?
Consider them monsters?
They're technically considered monster boys and girls, yeah, or monster inbays. You know, they are technically considered a monster category since they're not human. Yeah, no. Shout out to Nightcrawler. He was my awakening as a child.
So I keep trying to click the play button on your video on stream. My brain is so broken. You're so brain rotted. You're like, why isn't this working? Why? And all the Batman, yeah, the animated series. Oh, dude, great. Not much has been playing Minecraft. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I love some Minecraft. I guess it makes sense because you're on the MineCast. So hey, checks out.
Let's see. I've seen
I think for me, I think the whole reason I love redheads now, and I blame this on Spider-Man. It's because of motherfucking Mary Jane, MJ. I blame her. She's part of the reason why I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, redheads are kind of bad, aren't they?
That and also there was, oh god, what was the one character from Ben 10? Gwen.
Gwen. Little
Fucking...
okay. Oh my gosh, that just reminded me. Ben 10 Alien Force, where it was like them in high school, was one of the funniest fucking series ever. Like, oh my gosh, the comedy for that was great. Like when Kevin's about to make a sexist comment and Gwen's just like dead eyeing him, like, go on, and he's like, no.
Oh yeah.
I think I've made a mistake.
You treat a woman like you treat a car. She's like, go on. No, I don't want to say it anymore. And I'm like, that is the purest honesty I've ever seen. He realizes his fuck up immediately. He's like, I don't want to die today. I like living.
I feel like I've made a mistake. Oh, also that one episode where like someone body snatched Ben.
Yeah.
He went into the restaurant, said the food looked fucking disgusting, and then like started shoveling the chili fries into his mouth.
Oh, no. That was when Albedo became Ben, and then he's like, I hate this. Albedo's like shoving chili fries. Ah, why? This is disgusting.
Bro,
I feel as though I've made a mistake. Yes.
Yes, that is one of the best fucking clips. Also, yo, Pats, how's it going, gamer?
Yo, what's up, gamer? Oh my god, I love it. That series was base, and it makes me so mad. The reboot is like complete and utter ass. It is just not good.
Yeah, like it's kind of like with Teen Titans Go, I guess. Like it has its moments, but it's not like it's not as there as like, you know, some of the older series was, or that could just be our nostalgia speaking.
Yeah,
and
well, no,
here's the thing. It's for a different audience now.
I think the biggest thing is that I think it was the Men of Action, because it's the guys who originally made Ben 10. They said that they wanted to rework specifically the dynamic between Gwen and Ben, because they're like, oh, it's not very great. It's like it's supposed to be like sibling rivalry, but they felt it was a little too heavy-handed and can be a bit much, so they wanted to tone it back a lot more, which is fine, and I agree with that sentiment. It's like after rewatching, I'm like, yeah, it can be a lot sometimes, and they can be at each other's throats. I'm like, yeah, they're kids, but at a certain point, it just feels like very like mean-spirited in a lot of ways. So I'm like, yeah, I think you want to tone it back a little bit. But other aspects, I'm like very against, like especially the alien transformations. A lot of the other like stuff, I really don't agree with. I think another big aspect was like they also changed the backstory for oh god, what was his face? Octopus face. What's his face? Vilgax. They changed it so that like he's like supposed to be a scientist, and he worked with Azimuth to make the Omnitrix, and that's how then Kevin gets a evil Omnitrix, which I found incredibly stupid. I'm like, why?
Yeah, no. Let Kevin have his powers. I also liked Kevin when I was younger. And then also now that I'm thinking about it with the alien transformations, like forearms. Yeah. The dots are suddenly clicking, everybody. I think I know what happened. Thanks.
I know how we got down to the monster fucking. I see where I went wrong.
Now I'm wondering the dubious villains and characters that would snap my neck in a heartbeat with their pinky. Now I'm still trying to wonder where that came from.
You're like, where did that start?
We'll unload that trauma. But yeah, no,
what unlocks that whole can of worms?
It is weird that they kind of like they made some good changes and then others it's like, eh. Also, going back to X-Men, just because I was wondering what Dreg was referring to with this one since I haven't seen it. They're saying he says, I've seen people complain about the crop top guy and crying they ruined him. What character is it?
Oh, Gambit. Yeah.
Oh, they changed Gambit.
That's Gambit. So okay, do you care about? Okay, really, realistically, do you care
It's
about spoilers?
fucking Gambit. I do not care about Gambit. Like, he's cool, don't get me wrong, like, would, but also, like, it's fucking Gambit.
Okay, so two things. Number one, they layered very heavily that he's supposed to be like, I think I don't remember the accent, but it's like slightly French, but not French. If you get
no, they made him wee wee titty baguette. Oh no!
No, not wee wee titty baguette. It's specifically, it's an American accent, but it's like supposed to be like, I think it's like from Louisiana. I don't remember. I want to.
Oh, he's from like, you know, the bayou and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, like he's Creole. He's Creole. Okay, that's fine. I thought you said they made him French, and I was about to be like, what the fuck, man?
No. It was they gave him more of a thicker accent of that.
Okay.
They also made him slightly shrimpy for Rogue, like a little bit too much, just a little bit too much, because he gets kind of like, you know, whiny when some things happen. So that was kind of annoying, and I was like, really, guys? Like, I get that there was supposed to be something there with him and Rogue, but like, I feel like you might have layered it on a little too thick. You might want to tone it back a little bit.
Okay, hold on. Let me see the new
with
X-Men 97.
Wolverine and Jean, because it was the same thing where he's like, "I love you, Jean," in kind of a weird way, and it's like, bro, she's married, and he kind of gets like fussy about it. He's like, "Man, it could be me," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, shut the hell up, Wolverine."
Yeah, like,
shut up.
Like, isn't Jean married to Cyclops? Like, they've always been a couple.
Yeah, no, but he's salty, and it's like, I get it, you're salty, but like, bro, give up, surrender.
Like, in the original, wasn't he like a decent amount older than her too?
Well, he is, because I think he's over 100, because I think he's from the 18th century.
I mean, but still.
Something like, I don't remember, because he's like hundreds of years old, like straight up.
Yeah. It's like the whole Sokka, also Sokka, I love that. Don't know if that was intentional drag, also I gotta take my meds in a sec. Sokka's sexist thing in the OG, where in the new live action, yeah, like, how they took that out, because that was one of Sokka's major character developments in the original, for anyone who hasn't seen the OG Avatar. He learns how not to be sexist and that women can be really cool and powerful, and that's how he gets Suki.
See, that I didn't see. That was kind of gonna like okay with, because I'm like, I guess if you're really trying to go for it, you really need to know what you're doing, and I feel like I don't trust enough of the filmmakers and other people to like make that right without it kind of coming off as if you're trying to be like, oh, we're promoting blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, that's not the point of this. So I was like, you know what, that's fine. You want to remove it, that's totally fair. My problem was, number one, they didn't want to make it like as jovial. They're like, oh yeah, we want to make this a more serious franchise. I'm like, but the point is, he's like 10. He's a kid. Like, he's gonna not fully understand like the seriousness and the gravitas of what he's doing. He's still gonna be childish. That's kind of like the crux of Aang. So the fact that you're trying to make it a more serious thing, I'm like, that's completely taking the biggest aspect of Aang's personality. That he's trying to fight the fact that he has to be the Avatar at such an young age while also being a kid.
Yeah, and the only like airbender left since, you know, his people got
so
fucking
like he's
slaughtered.
kind of like dealing with all of that all at the same time. So it just feels so annoying that you're trying to like make him this much more grounded character when it's like he's not going to. He's gonna make mistakes. He's gonna be like a little bit more like, oh, I want to have
fun. Okay,
sort of thing.
Yeah, nah. Also, I have. Sorry, you go.
Sorry, go for it.
Nah, I was just
they also got rid of the comet. Sojin's comet is no longer there.
Like,
and
the whole big threat, like. The whole very reason
like,
why we need to stop the Fire Lord.
Has to get everything within a time limit is not there. So I'm like, how the hell are you supposed to do that? The like agency of the entire story is gone,
bro. Also,
like, that's the biggest crux of that story. It's like, you need Sojin's comet. How the f are you supposed to be like, oh yeah, it's not there anymore? Then what the f is the point?
I have seen Gambit's new look in X-Men 97, and it's an improvement. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm kind of here, like, looking. I'm peeping. Like,
can you do me a solid? Look up Magneto from that franchise, and I want you to like take a look. I'm curious about your opinion.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna just save this real quick of him with Tom.
You're just like, I'm gonna add this to the thing.
I think he's being added to the list. Oh, that's a WebP file. I'm not downloading that. Yeah, no, new Gambit, infinitely better. I actually start to give a shit about this man now.
It's
He's
like,
got a
maybe I
crop
actually
top.
will watch
He's
this
got a
series.
crop top and a mullet, and he's got the lower half and a ponytail. I'm here for it. I don't know why people are upset. I think that that they made me want to give a shit about Gambit, other than him being
like,
haha
whoa,
funny
whoa,
card
whoa,
man.
whoa.
You know, good job. Marvel owns X-Men, right?
Yeah, Marvel.
Yeah, good job, Marvel. You actually did something good for once. I'm proud of you. Let's give a round of applause. I don't know how to spell Sokka or so. It's actually the first one. Since it's been way too long since I've seen Airbender. Yeah, no, the first time with the O, that's how you spell it. Yeah.
No, I get you.
I thought it was a joke.
Don't worry about it. I struggle with their names too, so don't sweat it. I get it.
Oh wait, no. I think I have seen Magneto because Dave posted a tweet of like Magneto standing like by the table. Hold on, let me find the fucking tweet. Let me find it.
Damn.
Let me find it. Because Dave, like, I saw it. They kind of made Magneto a little slutty looking, and I'm here for it. Like,
I was like, damn, you guys, to all the fans of Silver Fox, are like,
man, they knew what we wanted, and I'm here for it.
It's great. I really appreciate that they're also setting up. They set up a lot of other storylines that I really, really appreciate, and I really love. So I'm really curious to like see where it goes next, and it's supposed to be like an 8-episode series, which is. And it's kind of the same problem I have with what's it called, anime, where they do 12-episode series. It's like it drives me nuts that like for some reason animated series have such a short time to be able to like build out a story so rapidly. And I'm like, let them cook, guys. Let them cook.
Give him the chance. Also, yeah, no, here it is. It's the screen cap of Magneto. He's got like his hands on the desk and he's like looking down. And Dave said Magneto is giving Charles, your lunch is ready. And I just like I am here for it. Magneto and Gambit in the new X-Men, like just round of fucking applause.
Just like chef's kiss, just perfect. No notes.
Okay, bad for laughing.
No notes. Golden.
No fucking drinks.
This is what we have here.
That should not make me laugh as hard as it did, but I just look over in chat and I just see, yes, make the Holocaust survivor mutant slutty.
Jesus Christ. Bruh, it's like, oh yeah. How do we make this old man sluttier? Put him in spandex. We got you, fam.
Also,
every old person at the geriatric home, they're like, I think I got a chance, guys. Hold on.
Just because he has gone through terrible, horrible things does not mean he does not deserve the chance to come out of it a stronger man and to be able to serve and be cunty.
A stronger, sexier man.
Yes. I think X-Men 97 is giving us the things that the people want that are into men, and I'm here for it. But Charles, I'm material girl. Yeah.
I'm material girl.
I'm a material girl.
Charles, let me cook.
Would be. Like, I'm just saying, I actually give a shit about Gambit now, and I think the new Magneto change is very great. But yes, hello Vape and hello Agent. How are y'all doing?
Oh my god, is that Vape, the legendary boy himself?
Yeah, Vape's like, what the fuck did I walk into, Koko? And then I just see Agent coming in saying, damn dog.
How do you do, fellow kids? Fellow kids. X-Men 97 Magneto. Oh my god.
You know, I think Magneto deserves the chance to look cunty and serve after they deadass animated Charles hitting him with a fucking recollection of him being in the Holocaust and at a concentration camp. Like, bro, they animated that in the original.
Hey man, they needed to make sure you knew what they were going for. They're like, okay, listen, we're doing this and we're going hard. We're making
out of context. I give a shit about Gambit would make Axum angry. Axum literally just bought me GBF versus Rising. I'm going to text him. X-Men 97 made me give a shit about Gambit.
Boy said no.
Vape said I should let you know this. Fuck, Axum Koko does whatever she wants. No, I'm sorry. Original Gambit, I did not give two fucks about. Gambit 97, where he's got a fucking, crop top and his mullet is in a ponytail and he looks just like a little scummy. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yeah, sign me up. He's like, Sampo, fucking sign me up. Sign me up. Just good soup.
Sign me up
good
right
soup.
now. I need this in my life.
Oh,
I need it.
Here it is, the man himself that Drake made that comment about. What's up, Axum?
Welcome home.
Yes, Axum. I've seen the light with X-Men 97. I actually care about Gambit now. I care about Gambit now. X-Men 97 made him so much better. They made him better.
They did it. They did a good.
They did. Marvel did one good. Also, Magneto serving. No, she's ruining it.
A nice pair of buns, if you know what I mean. Some fresh, juicy buns. Oh God, this is horrible.
Why did Drake just hit Axum with the gulag?
Oh my God. I hate it here. I hate it here.
Gambit's awesome. I fucking agree. Gambit is awesome and hot.
Well, Gambit, I've always loved Gambit's like ability, which is like pretty much anything becomes an explosive. He's like, all right, touch this, boom.
No, I thought he was just the throwing cards guy.
I
thought he was just the throwing cards guy.
Well, see, that's the thing. He uses throwing cards as a means to like cause things to explode.
Oh, that's fair. He's my favorite character in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's fair.
I forgot he was in the game. You know,
Gambit
I say
Bakugo from MHA.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Capcom, come here. Release that game, please. We have UMVC 3. Give us 2.
Also, give us the new Gambit appearance and all of the 97 appearances, honestly, if you're doing that. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
That is literally what I was thinking. I was like, listen, Gambit is just a better Bakugo, because fuck Bakugo. Bakugo can suck a blow.
I don't even like MHA, but fuck Bakugo, indeed.
Like, I like it, and I'm like, fuck that character. Like, and people are like, no, let him cook. He gets better. I'm like, yeah, he gets better after motherfucking multiple chapters, and you're just like, you personally hate him, and I'm like, why? Why do I want to give him a second chance?
I have a joke, but it would be a massive spoiler for some of the recent MHAs. If I'm allowed to say it, both people people in Ryker's chat and mine, like, do you care if I make this joke? Speaking of fighting games, have you played Toys yet? I have not. I
learned about Good Kid from the RS con. Oh, really? Oh, that's kind of cool. I think for me, I just randomly came across it. I think I was just scrolling one day. I was doom scrolling, and I just randomly found their music.
We need an X-Men 97 crossover Fortnite. Honestly, on God, if they do a also spoilers are fine.
I would be down.
For anyone who I've given fair warning at this point. We're all fine with it.
Yes.
The major MHA spoilers. Bakugo only gets better because they actually fucking kill him off. That's one of the best things they've ever decided to do in this fucking series.
It's like the best thing that happened to him. He died.
He becomes good because he's fucking dead.
He's gone. It's like, oh, family. It's like, man, you know what? Maybe it wasn't too bad. Maybe I like him. It's like, are you sure about that? Or maybe it's just... Maybe you're just lying to yourself. That's the copium talking there, bud.
Yeah. So anyway, I've not played GBF versus Rising yet. I will have to in my off time when I'm not applying for a job.
Yep.
Because I gotta do that this week first, but definitely excited to crack it out and be bad at video games.
Video games. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm curious because are you a Boysona fan?
I am a Boysona fan.
Okay, so what do you think about the answer for Persona 3 being DLC?
The answer? What's that?
Okay, so in P3, FES, which is the definitive edition, quote unquote, because there's multiple versions at this point.
Oh, they're making FES DLC?
Huh?
Wait, I thought they were making FES DLC. I got excited for a second.
Essentially, they kind of are, quote unquote. So essentially, that whole dungeon with Aegis, yeah, that wasn't a part of the main game. They're making that DLC.
But they're still not officially giving us female main character.
Well, okay, here's the thing. From what they said, it would have been, like, so much more expensive for them to give us the female character. Because they would have had to rewrite the entire game.
They did want us fucking the hot men. I already know why.
And I guess from a perspective of, like, writing these characters, I'm like, I see why, because it is a little difficult. You'd have to be preemptively doing it from the get-go, and even then, it costs essentially rewriting. You're essentially making a whole other game solely for the female character, because every, like, confidant social interaction would be completely different. And this is a lot more, like, interactive. It's like, damn. Yeah, this got a hell of a lot harder and more expensive to do. So I'm not angry about it. It makes, like, total sense, and I feel like if they're going to do Persona 6, I feel like they might do a female pro tag. I feel like that might be the time to do it.
I mean, yeah, I just want, like, Persona 3 FES was, like, she was so iconic. Like, it's to the point where
she was only in P3 Portable.
Yeah, it was FES, female, or, like, fucking whatever it's fully called. Yeah, I remember.
No. The female character was only in the PSP version.
Yeah, and PSP version was called FES originally.
No, it's called P3P.
I could have swore I've seen it referred to as FES. PSP.
No, FES is the PlayStation
FES.
2 one. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Oh! No, FES is the PlayStation 2 one.
I don't know why I would fully, because I was thinking of the PSP version. I would deadass fully call that thing P3P FES.
No, because the FES stuff isn't there.
Yeah, no, I don't know why I thought they were the same thing. Anyway, yeah, no, it's just with the female, like,
Big Persona fan. We found one,
guys.
She
was so fucking, like, just adored by people, and, like, I don't know. It makes me sad that, like, we're not potentially gonna get her in Reloaded. I know someone's already modding her in the game. Like, they are fully going to be changing things.
Yeah. So yeah. I could see the community doing it. It sucks, but I feel like out of them writing a really, really solid story, I'd rather them actually let them cook and make a solid story, and kind of let the next Persona, like, have a female protagonist, rather than trying to get them to shoehorn into this one and add probably, you know, like maybe like 2 more years of development time, and make this more expensive than it already is. So, like, I'll just take the L, you know? I
don't want her back because she's a female character. I really just want her back because her character itself, she's iconic, and also I want her to hold Akihiko's hand.
No, that's fine. I mean, like, I'm not throwing shade. I don't want anyone to assume that I'm throwing shade. It's just one of those things where I'm like, I get why they didn't do it, and it's one of those things where I'm like, I wish it was a thing, but I'm totally chill with them not doing it. I'm more mad that they made the FES the Answer storyline DLC, and especially since it's a season pass.
That's scummy. Yeah, no, I was just, I know you weren't throwing shade. I was just saying it, like, for why I love her, and also, I'm not gonna lie, P3P, I mainly just like the shipping in it. I'm not even gonna lie.
No,
fuck
that's
Manga.
Fair. No, that's
Manga's cool, but, like, I like the female character holding everyone's hand more. I don't know why.
Just,
like,
we have the reverse harem that we all wished for.
I
think
everybody.
I think it's worse too because, like, the Answer DLC is like $40, and that's what's really killer.
$40?
What? That's the thing. It's a season pass. That's why I got annoyed, because it was a season pass and it's $40, and the 2 previous parts of the seasonal pass, one of them is just straight up remix musics. Like, that's all it is. It's just music. I'm like, that's stupid. And then the other one is like, here's this, like, extra costumes that also have some music. That's it. And I'm like, so you're telling me you're giving me cosmetics and then the actual DLC that matters and adds, like, significant story to the game for a total of $40.
And
can I just buy the Answer for like 20? Can I just do that? Because it's already expensive.
You probably could have already earned in the game, like, if it was like the original P3 or P3P, like, that you could just earn by achieving certain quests.
Yeah, exactly. If a new Persona game ever came out, I kind of want that specific game green as P3 is blue, P4 is yellow, and P5 is red. I would be curious if it would be green.
Yes.
Because they've been doing a color scheme. I don't know, but we'll see. I hear that they're working really hard on it, and they're taking a lot of aspects of Re Fantasio, which if you haven't seen that, highly recommend checking that out. From that game, and some of the aspects of P5, and then putting them into P6. So hopefully they're doing that. And I also hear that there's rumors that they might be also remaking P2 and P4.
Oh. Honestly, P4, I'd be down for a remake on that.
I think for me, I'd want P2 to have a remake more than P4. For the sheer fact that Golden, I think, is still really good. I think in a lot of ways, it hasn't aged all that much. It's not as bad at where I feel like P3 suffered a lot from its time. P4 is not as bad. And personally, P2, because that game is split into 2 storylines, I'd like them to merge them together. And also, P2 is like severely outdated.
That's fair. Also, there's 2 reasons why. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go for it.
There's 2 reasons why a long-running series gives one character increased screen time, either for permanent character change or getting killed. Honestly, true, Drag. Very true.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I think that's my crux of like why I want a P2 remake more. It's because I feel like less people know a P2. Like people know a P4, and it's just like it's still solid enough Golden where I'm like, I don't personally feel like we need one just yet. I'd say like let us cook, let P6 come out first. Then I'd say we could go to P4 because by that point,
let it cook.
Yeah, exactly. Let it simmer, you know. And once that is out, I feel like by that point, which will probably be like 2025, 2026 or something like, I don't know whenever P6 comes out. It's going to be like a while from now. By that point, I feel like P4 will have been old enough where I'm like, yeah, okay, it's out of date. Yeah. It has its problems. But as of right now, of me saying this in 2024, I'm like, give me P2.
Yeah, no, honestly, I'd be down for that.
There's 2 games I'm kind of excited for about from Nintendo. Oh, yeah, shoot. What do you got? I'm curious.
Yeah, we are literally just here to talk about whatever. Like, I was even gonna go look on the release calendar for GX Corner and see like if anything was catching my eye. Cause like,
give you P2. Yes, I'm gonna P2.
So funny.
I know teehee ha-has.
I
know that there's really nothing.
Bastard,
I know for me, I missed out on a couple games. I missed out on the Apollo Justice trilogy, which I really wanted to get, but I'm like, I could take it or leave it. It was more for the DLC of like Phoenix Wright, Dual Destinies, and Trials, Spirit of Justice. What else was there? Marvel's Donkey Kong I heard was pretty good. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get it.
I learned recently, there is a new Professor Layton coming out.
Oh yeah, the Steam one. Yeah, no, I heard about that ages ago.
One. Yeah, and it won't be like how the last one we got in the US was that weird spin-off that like a lot of people did not like because it was not even that it wasn't a different character.
Yeah, which I know people didn't like. But I get why, because it's like people like nope as Professor Layton, so it's a little weird, and they kind of changed a lot of it, and it was just kind of
Yeah, it wasn't like the standard puzzle solving that you came with the Layton ones. Like, I'm fine. I don't care if they want to make it his daughter, his niece, his fucking second cousin twice removed. Keep it like the same type.
The gameplay was different from what I heard, and that's what bugged people. I
Also,
think from what I heard, it was more visual novel-esque, and I'm like, yeah, from people coming off of like the original Professor Laytons, which are much more puzzle-oriented, and you're just like, where are my puzzles? Why are they only talking? What the fuck?
Or even like even Azran Legacy and all that, like they had puzzles, like bro. Also, fun fact, there was a Professor Layton Battle Royale game.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I only learned about these because a friend of mine that I work with, she likes puzzle games a lot, and she loves Professor Layton, and like I was just curious while we were at work, like how many Professor Layton games came out. There is a Japan only, I think it might have been a mobile game too, Professor Layton Battle Royale, and I don't know if it was like similar to like Tetris 99 where like you're solving things and then like knocking people out. I don't know, but it's hilarious. Nintendo recently came out with a remake for Disney's Epic Mickey and Luigi Mansion 2 Dark Moon's release date. Ooh, Dark Moon Switch.
I heard about the Epic Mickey, and I was super excited because I was like, I feel like a franchise that people have kind of forgotten about, and I was actually genuinely like interested in seeing how that would kind of work in modern time. So I'm like, I'm down for it. And then Luigi's Mansion 2, not really my interest. Like personally, I don't hate Luigi's Mansion. I just feel like I'm one of those people where I'd much rather try other franchises. Like, I know people have been telling me to play Pikmin, and I've been kind of curious about it. And I mean, all the Pikmin are readily available on Switch, so I've been kind of on the fence about it. Puzzle games? Disgusting! Wow, you have a person that looks at Legend of Zelda, scoffs. Ugh.
Yeah, Princess Maker 2's coming out. Nice. I think that just looks like a remake of the... That looks like just a remake of the first one, but maybe it's not. Or maybe it's like a deluxe edition.
Oh, have you heard of Unicorn Overlord?
I have seen ads for it. It looks good. Also, wait a minute. There's a new Fantasy Life coming out?
Oh yeah,
The
you
girl
didn't.
who steals
I feel
time.
like we should just watch this like Nintendo Direct because I swear I thought you watched it, so I was like not gonna bring it up.
I might have and just forgot, but like, bro, what?
Yeah, there's a new Fantasy Life. What else was there? Oh, balls. What was I saying? I totally lost my train of thought. Never played Zelda, so yes. Damn. Sag. Oh fuck. I totally like lost my train of thought of what I was saying. Give me a second.
Yeah, no, take your time. I'm just sitting here clearing through your reward request queue.
Oh yeah,
Because I
thank you.
got the
I appreciate
notification and it's like there was 500 of them and it's like, bro,
Because
clean
we-
out your damn notifications.
just crap. I totally like lost my train of thought. Oh fuck me. I am so mad. I had it in mind and I'm like, oh fuck. Oh, now I remember. It was Unicorn Overlord. So it's from Vanilla Works and it's a developer that I had more recently heard about. Because I've never heard of anything from Vanillaware, so it's like I wonder what they've done. And they've actually done a couple of things. They've made Odin Sphere, they made Grimoire, a couple of other games. So I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of cool. I love their art style. So they had made Unicorn Overlord, and essentially, from what I'd heard, it was like Fire Emblem, but with Atlas. And I was like,
Yeah, it
I
kind of
could
looked
give it
like
a shot.
that. I remember seeing it and it was like thinking,
And
oh, this
so
looks like
I
Fire
was
Emblem.
not too interested in it, but like I'll give it a shot. I think there was also the Legend of Legacy, which I was super curious about. I don't know if you've heard about it.
Nope.
So, have you heard of Alliance Alive?
No, I don't think I have.
Okay, so really quickly, I'm gonna run through this. This is like I think another one of like Square Enix's subsidiaries. So they made the Legend of Legacy and then Alliance Alive, and they're both like essentially harkening back to old school RPGs. And Alliance Alive, I hear, is super good. It is such an interesting combat mechanic, super fun story, and has amazing music. And so the Legend of Legacy is its precursor. And I wanted to always play the Alliance Alive. I can never find it anywhere. It's impossible to get a hold of. Practically unobtainable. And I really want to get a Legend of Legacy because it's going to become harder to get. And also just like considering that the fact that it's a precursor to one of the best JRPGs from the 3DS, supposedly, I still want to give it a shot. I don't know if I will though, but I'll try. I'll give it my fair shake. Yo, what's up, FaZe? How's it going, bro? How you doing? That's my hope. Is that I can do it.
Nice. Nah, I'll definitely have to check these out. No, Vape was also in chat saying, you know the joke like every Elden has its ring, and all
Yeah.
and, like all that, and every soul has its dark. Apparently,
Every
in the
dragon has its dogma. Oh my god.
yeah, like Dragon's Dogma, they say it unironically, like every dragon has its dogma. Like, bro, motherfucker, you are not the central dogma of DNA formation. Shut the fuck up.
You thought you originated as me? Nah, fam. You're the fifth down the line.
Let's see. It makes sense plot-wise. It just fucking sucks. It hurt to read and hear it voice acted. I just... just every
Sorry if I don't-
dragon
No,
has
you're
its
fine, don't worry about
dogma.
it, Faith.
I can't imagine how you would read that line and, like, be able to do it seriously.
I don't even know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's wild out here. Oh, shit. That also reminds me. I still stand by... So... You know, because this has been really the year of Shadow as well on the Sonic stuff really quickly. Because I just heard they
Yeah.
wrapped, what was it, Sonic 3? Yeah, Sonic 3. And they're like bringing back a lot of old Sonic games that I'm really shocked by. There's rumors of them bringing back Sonic Heroes, which is, I think, one that really deserves a remake.
I would be down for that, unironically. Sonic Heroes, or even a
what
remake
else
to
is there?
Sonic
they're bringing-
Adventure.
That's another one. I feel like for me, the one that I really want them to remake and fix is Unleashed, because I feel like Unleashed could have been good. It just runs like
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah,
And
I
it
can
really
agree with that.
bugged me. Because it's like, it had all the potential in the world. If it just didn't run like ass, I feel like people would genuinely have liked it more. And from what I've even heard, people love the Wii and PS2 version significantly more because it ran better, and also the Wii because of the motion controls. And, you know, I'm a sucker for motion controls. So hopefully they bring over the Wii version if they ever do bring over Unleashed. But, I mean, there's also the fact that they're making Sonic X Shadow Unleashed. Or not Unleashed, what the fuck? Generations. And I need to play Shadow the Hedgehog because essentially it's bringing back Shadow the Hedgehog storyline and adding more stuff, which is awesome. Never had the chance to play it, and I have a GameCube, and I'm like really wanting to play it. But I don't have the equipment to do it because, boy howdy, trying to play that in the modern times has been a freaking hellscape. I cry.
trying to play old games on older consoles in modern day, it just gets worse and worse every year.
Exactly. That's why I'm always excited whenever Nintendo's like, hey, we're gonna remaster stuff, or like companies are like, hey, we're gonna bring this back. I'm like, fuck yeah, thank you for making my life 10 times easier. Like, I don't care that they're like, we're charging you like $40 for this. Fuck it. I'd rather pay the premium and be able to play the damn thing rather than me having to go through like the secondhand market and beg to the merciful lords of luck that I actually get something actually worthwhile. Like, I think my biggest one, and I will forevermore be the proponent of this game, bring us Cubivore back. Give me
Yes,
Cubivore,
I remember you've talked about Cubivore. Yeah, no,
I'm
fine.
angry. That game is over $500. It has no business being that expensive, and it's a Nintendo-made game. Nintendo, this is a worthwhile endeavor. Please.
It is fine if they want to charge $40 or $50 for a
Yeah,
remaster, but the thing is, I want them to make it an actual remaster. I don't want them to just be like putting it as an emulator on my fucking Switch. Like, bro, actually put some shit in there.
If it was just put on an emulator, fuck it. I'll take that because it's much better.
No. We don't take that. No. Don't accept that, because then that means they will accept the lower quality remasters.
This game has been neglected by the freaking company themselves to the point where the freaking game is over $500. I will take anything, man, that doesn't involve me paying $500.
Bro, you could just mod a Switch at that point. Actually, you might not be able to given recent events. Or at least it becomes infinitely harder.
No, it's gotten harder. Yeah, exactly. So,
yeah, no,
I also will admit, it was kind of on the group themselves. Like, I understand that people are like, oh, we need to have Switch emulators. Totally fine. I agree.
Yeah.
They were fucking asking for it to get copyright stricken and have all of Nintendo menus on them. They were begging for it with they were pulling. I'm like, yeah, no wonder. And people were like defending it. I'm like, there's no defending this. Like, this is just straight up illegal activity. And you're like, yeah, do it. I'm like, no.
Yeah, the fact that it could actually be traced back to actual cases of piracy, like, yeah, unfortunately Nintendo does have the right in this one.
The legal precedent. And it's totally justified. You can't even argue that. It's like, oh, it's good, it's for the better good. No, it isn't. It's straight up piracy, fucks. Like, I don't know what you expected.
Yeah, no, it's like Oh, sorry.
Go for it. No, go for it.
It's like, yeah, there's a big difference between, like, that particular case with Yuzu, I think is who they were called.
Yeah, Yuzu.
Starting piracy, as opposed to, like, something like, Vim's Lair, which is a site that's been open for, like, decades at this point, that is an active vault with, like, and Nintendo has to know they exist. They have to know about Vim's Lair.
Do.
Like, Vim's Lair is made for the sole purpose of actual, like, preservation.
Yeah. And I agree. The only thing that I will say it makes me mad about this case is that Citra, because it's adjacent, it's made by the same group, went down.
Oh no!
No, it went down. Yeah, it's no longer available.
No! Fucking I have a computer that can run it finally! No!
I was so mad when I heard that. I was like, God damn it. And I can only blame the group and have to give them, be like, this is your damn fault, you fuckers. You played. You were Icarus in this instance. You flew too close to the damn sun and you played. You played around and you found out real fast. And now we have to suffer the consequences of your actions. God damn it.
Yeah, we're keeping that link pin, or that comment pen, because that was just funny and I need that in this time. I did not know that Yuzu made fucking Citra 2. That is some bullshit!
Yeah, nope. The same group did it, and it sucks, and it makes me mad, and I'm like, God damn it. And this is where I'm like, I just find it easier to just get it on the console themselves, because there's just all this shenanigans and like all these like preservation sites are going up and down, and finding one that's actually legitimate and actually won't give you a freaking virus is getting harder and harder. So I kind of given up in a lot of ways where I'm like, it's just easier just to get the damn thing. Like, you're going through the literal hoops to play this. You might as well just surrender and just get the, like, it's just, especially if it's like under, again, $100. I just be like, bro, just get it. Like, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. But the moment it starts creeping into, like, I think I don't know what your limit is on like how much you'll be willing to play for a retro game, but for me, it's like my maximum is about like $150. That's my max. That's where I like tap out.
Koko, please tell me you heard the boyfriend gets hit by a car ASMR. Yes, yes, I have. I think I heard it because Quite was like covering like your worst TikToks or your or watching your
boyfriend gets hit
videos,
by
and
a car.
no, you need to see like the person who does it. Like they do these absolute satirical ASMR videos, and they go so hard with the bit. It is fucking hilarious.
I need to see this now. Send me this. Well,
What about beating you with a frying pan? I've not seen beating you with a frying pan. I've seen getting hit by a car, and then I think he's the one that boyfriend's choking.
What the shit? Man, they are going hard. God damn, they are just like no holds barred shit. Okay, I see you guys. What else was there? I was also gonna say, like, when it comes to emulation specifically, I don't know if you feel this way. For me, there's only 2 types of consoles that I will forevermore not do. There is no Scorp. There is only violence. No, there is only 2 consoles that I'm unwilling to emulate, and that is specifically the Wii and the DS lineage. Those 2 I just refuse to do. For the sole purpose, and this is the only reason why, I feel like you lose the magic of playing them when you do it through emulation. There's an aspect of it that's like, yeah, it feels wrong and it doesn't feel right, you know?
Yeah, also.
And so every time I've done any of them, it just kind of, it doesn't feel right. And I was like, I just end up playing for them. Because, like, Wii games, let's be real, man. Wii games have not gone up. There's very few games that, like, hit 100. And the ones I can have gone over $100, I can count on my hand.
Beating you with a frying pan ASMR.
I don't feel that at all. I guess, hey, man, this is my personal thing. I know not everyone's going to feel this way. I personally feel like it just doesn't, I lose that magic. Like, the motion control doesn't feel right. I set it all up with I did it with, like, a 360 controller, and it just felt, it didn't feel right to me, and it just was like, It felt off. And then with the 3DS, I could do a little bit more, but the pointer aspect of it, like the touch screen, you use a mouse cursor, and it just doesn't feel the same.
Yeah, not gonna get copyright strike.
Specifically touchpad.
We're just gonna turn.
Yeah, I meant the Wii. Yeah.
Silly playlist down. And then
that's why I said there's only 2 consoles specifically, or 2 types of consoles, like the Wii specifically. Because Wii U, yeah, you can get away with not using the Wii U. It's like, that's fine.
Help you. And I've been doing a bit of research, and I think I might know the perfect solution. Just close your eyes, okay?
Okay, everyone close their eyes.
Trust me.
Trust her. She's a professional. Yeah, sure, lady. Why not?
Good. Okay. Are you ready?
Sure.
Sweet dreams, baby.
Damn, I think I heard some brain matter on that one.
They're not hard. But again, this is just me. This is me personally. And then I say through DS and 3DS because of just like the aspect of like the touch screen. Because some games do involve a lot of the touch screen and the dual screen aspect of it, and it doesn't work as well when you do it through emulation. It just doesn't look right, and it doesn't play right either sometimes. So I'm just like, I'll just get it. But outside of that, I'm not against the idea of doing it that way. It's just like, if it's easier and it's more efficient, so be it.
Yeah. Also, Vape, thank you for sending that video. That was fucking hilarious.
You're just dying. You're like, oh my god, this is great.
Yeah, no. Yeah, the cut from sweet whispers to brutalizing a motherfucker is astonishing.
Bruh.
Yeah. No, we had to deafen for a second to listen to Beating You with a Frying Pan ASMR.
Beating You with a Frying Pan.
Like, I'm pretty sure I heard some brain matter sounds.
There's some brain splatters. It's like, oh
like,
god.
Damn, she wasn't just hitting you to fall so you're free to fall asleep. She was trying to take you. Oh my gosh.
I want a handheld computer for a mix of emulation and some Yeah, no, go for it. I'd be down. You know, this is the mini like PCs that I've actually been like really cool with. That I'm like, damn, you know, that's actually kind of sick. Granted, they're pretty pricey, and I'm like, they're also specifically niche. So I'm like, yeah, I guess it's like for person-to-person use. For me personally, I'm like, I'd get use out of it, but it's very, very far and few between.
Yeah,
like, I'm not consistently. Go for it.
I was saying, it just kind of reminds me like it's like a similar field of like if you're gonna use it more, then yeah, like definitely go for it. It's an investment. It's kind of like with the Steam Deck. Like if you're gonna get like major use out of it, yeah, investing into something like that's probably gonna be a bit on the pricier side and maybe potentially a little niche, depending on what it is. Yeah, no, go for it.
No, go for it. I highly recommend it, but it's a personal to personal use because it's just like it's so specific and it's very niche that you need to know what you're doing and you need to know what you want out of it for it to justify its purchase because they're pretty pricey. They're not cheap.
Yeah.
A lot of them are super.
Oh, yeah, no. Because
So
it
I think
also
that's kind of the top
depends
of these.
on what you're getting. Because, like, I think my brother has one that's, like, it looks like a PSP, but it plays, like, quite a few consoles on it. But it was, like, 200 or so bucks.
Yeah, they're not. It's
Yeah.
good, pretty bad. Oh, the Lenovo
Yeah.
Legion. Oh yeah, the Lenovo Legion, the one with the detachable. Yeah, I heard about that one.
Oh, yeah, Lenovo.
Yeah, I forgot they made one, and I heard that was pretty English solid. So I'm like, yeah, it's not a bad purchase. I also just believe that it's also kind of annoying because the it's amount of data capacity as well that like it makes it pricier. Like the Steam Deck, I remember when they had like a terabyte, I think it was over like $600. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like damn. It's just not worth it. And I think the biggest problem that I have with these mini consoles is also the fact that they're not modular. And I know that sounds like a really weird nitpick, but it's because to me, I like being able to like, especially with PCs, I like being able to like take out like parts, add in new parts if I need to. And these mini consoles, they're very much like static for the most part. They're like, it is what it is. And you can do them. I've seen people mess with them, but they're very, very, very finicky. And you need to be somewhat like more tech savvy than the average Joe. Because I feel like it's more easy to fuck it up. Like, you can build a computer. Like, the average Joe could totally do it. But when it comes to these mini, like, PCs, I would be more wary of giving someone that. Better than the Rogue Ally. And the only difference between the Lenovo Go version is just a hard drive size. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fair.
which I guess at that point, if you're wanting something more that you could personalize and that's modular, that's when you're kind of hit more in the territory of, like, Raspberry Pis and building them from
Raspberry
scratch
Pis or stuff
yourself.
like that. Yeah.
Which isn't hard to do. It's
Which-
just more of like a time sink, if anything.
Yeah, it's a time thing. You really have to invest your time. Actually, funny enough, I was actually thinking of getting a Raspberry Pi, but solely for the sake of like bringing my Dreamcast online. And it's like, why the Dreamcast?
That's
it
very
has 20
fair.
online games. Damn it.
Literally, oh gosh, with the Dreamcast, like, there's only one Dreamcast I think I want because I've never owned one. That's like one of the few consoles I've never owned on top of like the Xbox line. I specifically want that Hello Kitty one. That is, it was very
Listen,
limited edition.
Okay, if I go to Japan, because it's specifically a Japanese exclusive one. If I go to Japan, you want me to hit you up about it?
Sure,
If
like
I
if you
find it-
actually found one around since it was released in a limited quantity, like bro,
It
by
is
all
feasible.
means. Like it's doable. Don't get me wrong. Honestly, I probably could go look on like Buyee. I've never really thought about doing that. I've seen it listed once on US eBay, and then that was it. And I think then it was like a
they're really hard to
$300.
find in the US.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean it would be easier for me to find it over there, and like they have specialty shops for them, and they're not as uncommon over there. It's just a little bit harder, but it's not gonna be like impossible. So that's what I was like. I was thinking of going to like a lot of the like tech side of things in Japan specifically, like Akihabara Coastal City. So like I was gonna do that anyways for myself because I'm a nerd. So I wouldn't mind helping you find that. Like I think that was my crux is that I did want to bring back a couple things for my friends.
Sure, man.
Dreamcast.
You find it, I would send you the money.
See, that's how Sega did.
Especially considering, actually it might be better to do it in Japan given the fact, and this comes from my recent experience of getting back into GBF since, yes, I have given, Cygames my money, in the past, month. Since it was the anniversary, it was the 10th anniversary, and, like, if you're going to buy anything in a gacha game, the anniversary, especially a 10th anniversary, is definitely when to do it. But anyway, I have only learned recently with how much the Japanese yen has gone down in value. So when I first started playing GBF and like was more like the last time I streamed it on this channel before recently, which was like 21, because I took a year break in like 23.
Damn,
Like, I'd
21.
say about-
That was like 3 years ago.
About
Damn.
like 21 and 22. The yen was still very high with its amount. Like, so example, a full cash spark, solid with money, was like $900 because it's 300 rolls. So it's about $900. I think in just that, the small time alone from then until now, a full cash spark would run you about $600. Like, the yen has tanked a lot.
Well, I hear they're trying to bounce back recently.
Yeah, and I hope they do, because, like, don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
I
'cause
love the
feel like
discount,
the yen was
but
really struggling.
I love the discount, but also, like, yeah, no.
So yeah, no. When I go over there, I'll keep it in mind and I'll take a look and I'll look around. And plus, what I've learned is that when you look at like Japanese market, specifically when it comes to like retro consoles in comparison to the American market is just scummy as shit, dude. Because they'll give you the most busted ass thing and charge you a fucking fortune. And I've heard stories of people being like, I bought something broken and it actually wasn't broken, or it was like something super mundane to fix. Like it was like the most mundane, like mundane or like asinine thing to like be broken. And you're like, that's a super easy
Yeah.
fix for like $5. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, actually,
Like,
now that I'm
it is
thinking about
insane. And they treat
I
the consoles
might-
so well, and they're so clean. I'm like, dude, you know how disgusting I've had so many consoles that I bought recently? Hell, I even had a N64 that had a cricket inside of it. Don't ask
was
me.
was it alive or dead?
It was dead. It was completely
Okay,
dead.
thank goodness.
I don't know how the hell it ended up in there, but it was in there, and it was super weird and confusing to me. It threw me off to this day, and I'm like, how did this happen?
That is a
I
good
have
question.
questions.
Like, that is kind of a good question, considering, like, I'm remembering the layout with the N64. Even with, like, the memory pack, like, I don't think there would have been any way that thing could have gotten in there unless it was opened.
Exactly, which it wasn't. So it was like,
Yeah.
How did this happen? And there's
I might
also
have,
like, I think I brought my Sega Saturn from like someone in a barn. I was like, what the fuck?
Sega Saturn. Oh my gosh. Also, lobotomy. Yes, please, more for me. I do. How can you deny a voice like that? Oh, I trust that lady. She can bash my skull in to help me sleep. Don't worry.
Hell yeah.
She's a professional. I'm a professional.
The last N64 and GBA I bought had completely taken apart to clean. Yeah, you pretty much have to. Fun fact, N64 is one of the hardest consoles to emulate. Really? From what I heard, it was not Dreamcast, Saturn from a while. Like they couldn't crack the code because of the way that the Saturn was built. People were just like, the fuck is this shit?
I know certain games with Dreamcast were a little weirder to try to emulate, like Seaman. Like anything that required that peripheral kind of stuff with Dreamcast is a little funky wonky, but yeah, no, I guess it just also depends.
The more you know.
Yeah, no, if you go to Japan, I might actually have a list of some things I might ask you to keep an eye out
Yeah, hit
for.
me up. I mean, hit me up, man. I was gonna go through some of my friends, my closest friends, and be like, hey, you want anything?
Like, bro, I'll PayPal you money.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, man, if you got a little bit of money to help out, I'll buy it. I'll look for it. I'll hunt it down. I'm a man of my word.
Like, yeah, if you're going
I
over
was
there
gonna
already, yeah,
a
sure.
couple, like Pokemon stuff as well, like probably like plushies and stuff, and
Ooh,
a couple of other things here and there.
Plushies are always a good one.
Oh hell yeah! Get some games, get some consoles. I have no meaning in here. One of the hardest, not the hardest.
Oh, I will
No,
take
okay,
you back
like,
to class.
Bruh. Okay, listen. I
They
understand
got
you
you
said one of
there.
the hardest. But I was like, I couldn't imagine. All right, listen. I get what you mean. You're not saying it's the hardest. All right, listen. Damn.
Bro, Scorpion out here literally saying, you will catch these hands in
I
English
know.
class.
God.
But yeah.
Sorry, I had to like think for a second. But my brain's
Now I'm
kind of
sitting here just vibing. Like I'm listening to Ultimate Silly Playlist for boost energy. Like I'm vibing right
I haven't
now.
played anything. I've literally done zero music, and I feel kind of bad.
It's just been us talking.
I'll
That's
bet.
nice.
Let's go. Square up. Meet me at the Waffle House.
Read-only memories, neurodivergent. That looks interesting. Or neurodiver.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
It's got like an art style that kind of reminds me of Valhalla. Mid-Boss LLC.
Maybe it's made from the same company, or maybe it's just a similar art style. I don't know.
Nah, it's completely different.
Oh, okay. And so, Ryker, and so I took it personally. Yeah, I guess so.
I think it's just because it's a pixel graphic style that's more of like retro like esque. I think that's probably why it
Yeah.
was causing me to make it like think about that.
Make the connection.
Yeah.
I got you. Oh god. You know it's weird that recently it's been raining so much. I was like, damn, dude, it hasn't rained forever, so it's like really weird for me when I wake up. I'm like, oh my god, it's raining.
Yeah, it's supposed to be raining for us for like the next few days.
Hell yeah. Fun fact: 3DS is now a retro. Oh god, no! Listen, don't do this to me. Don't date me, man. That hurts. Because I remember I was a kid when that came out. I was like, what? I think it came 2012? 2011?
I don't know. Were you a kid in 2012? Like, you tell me, man.
Yeah, no, I was. But I was trying to remember when it came out. I was like, either 2012 or 2011. I can't remember for the life of me.
I would assume 2012, because X and Y, or I know Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was 2013, or going into 2014.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I could have swore it was much later. Hold on a damn second. I gotta look this up.
Fun fact: the fact that it is a
No
retro
way.
console makes me a little sad.
Hold on a damn second. I gotta look this up. I actually cannot believe Pokemon X and Y.
Yeah, X and Y was 2013. I remember that.
Let's see release date. Was it 2013?
Oros was like 13 or 14.
PS1 came out when I was 1. I remember a lot. I played Atari Up and around PS2. Wow.
Yeah, Oros was 2014.
Oh, okay. Wow. That is... Yeah, you're right. 2013. Huh.
Yeah.
Because that would have been... That's a year after the initial launch of the... Because I remember X and Y coming out. Why did I think it was so much later? I don't know. In my head, I remember X and Y being so much later because I didn't get it when it launched, which was in either 2011... Actually, you know what? Let me look this up. When
Yeah,
the
because
3DS launched.
because
I remember
correctly,
thinking
Gen
forever
7 was 2017, I think. If I remember correctly.
Let me take a damn look.
And then 2018 was Sword and, or like 2018 or 19 was Sword and Shield.
Okay, that's why it was 2011. Because I was like, I swear it took forever for like X and Y to come out, and I remember being like forever for that to come out, and I remember getting the 3DS much later into its lifespan. So I guess I was right.
Yeah.
I bought it around the time when, what was it, Mystery Dungeons Gates to Infinity was coming out,
We don't talk about that game.
and I had my
We don't
Pikachu
acknowledge
3DS.
it. The Pikachu 3DS, though, very base.
It was. I love that thing. I loved it to death. I have used it to this day. It was amazing. And so for me, I was like, that was when I started getting the 3DS and all that sort of stuff. And so I that's why I was like, I swore it was so much later. And I also remember that console being super expensive when it came out, the 3DS. It was like, what, $250? It was like pretty pricey for a
It was
handheld.
about, yeah, 250, 300 or so. Because I remember I got a red 3DS XL. I was gifted that for my birthday. But I remember saving up for that Galaxy print XL. And it was so worth it. But like, it was like $200 for that one. So it was about like 175, I think. Or like that, something like that for the original
Something
3DS.
like that. Cause yeah, there was that, and I think the only console I ever bought myself was actually the Switch, because 3DS. Well, I guess I could argue the 3DS as well, but I was like, I guess give or take. I got a shiny red one around when Pokemon X and Y came out, so yeah, 2013. So I feel like that's a lot of people. There's just nothing coming out in the early days of the 3DS until Pokemon came around. I feel like that was the thing that was.
Yeah.
I was in college and used tuition money. Hey, clever. Wait, hold on a minute. Is everyone just older than me? Because yeah, I was like literally like 10 or 12 when that came out. That was like straight up my childhood. Specifically X and Y.
Are you surprised, Ryker?
I don't know, it feels weird. It feels weird, man.
X and Y
People
came out,
were
you said
born when the
2011?
PS1 came out. Huh?
You said X and Y was 2011 for a release date?
2013.
2013, yeah. I had just graduated college the May before. Like, I was 18 when X and Y came out.
No, I was in middle school. I was 12.
Bro, what the fuck?
I was 12.
I am 6 years older than you. I forget about that. It never feels like it.
No, it really does. That's the weird thing, is that like I feel like I built a community of like so many older community members, which is fun. I'm not mad about it. It just always throws me off because it's like people like bring these things up and they're like, dude, I was like in college, or like, man, I was in high school. I'm like, bro, I was like a 10-year-old man. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
what to tell you.
Yeah, bro, when I remember being like a 10-year-old around like when fucking Diamond and Pearl dropped.
I was when Diamond
2007.
Pearl dropped, I was like, no, straight up like kid. I would have been like 4 or 5. I wasn't allowed to even touch that with a 10-foot
Yeah.
pole.
Bro.
Because my first one was Heart Gold Soul Silver, and that was after so much begging. And then my first new generation would have been Black and White. That was like the one for me.
Yeah, because like let's see, Pearl and Diamond Pearl dropped around 2007, I think, or am I? Yeah, because
Might have been earlier.
No, yeah, it might have been earlier because Oros I think was 2003.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would have been about like 2004 or 5 or something like that. Oh my gosh.
Something like that. Yeah, I would have been way too young. I would have been straight up like 3 or 4. There was no way in hell I was gonna do it. I was 10 in 2005. I was playing GameCube. I wish I got a GameCube, man.
8 to 10. Oh my gosh.
8 to 10? Okay.
Yeah.
So I would have been. I would have been like 7 or 9. 7 or 9 when that came out.
Yeah, their original release date was 2006. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I would
have been 5.
I was
There
11
you go, like,
when Diamond and Pearl dropped.
damn. So you were very into the Pokemon. Faith wasn't even born yet. Faith is very young. Pat, don't worry.
Pokemon was something I had gotten into when I was younger because my older brothers played the games. My oldest brother collects the cards. But I was like, and while I did like the TCG, I really liked the video games a lot more. And so yeah, that was like my thing. Like Pokemon. First game I owned myself was Crystal on a lime green Game Boy Color that I was gifted for my birthday.
Hell yeah.
And then like yeah, I have not missed a main series title
Really?
like since. Like I don't
I'm
count
trying to remember.
Legends as main, but I still think they're more on their own.
Because I know for me, I got into the DS Lite because of my sister, because she was very much into gaming. This was like early days. She like doesn't game anymore. She doesn't even enjoy that sort of stuff. So
Oh,
it's hilarious to me now.
That.
But huh?
Sorry to hear that. Like you not
No,
enjoying
it's just,
gaming?
it was more like I actually asked her more recently, like, why did she stop? And she's like, it's just not my medium. Like she prefers a
I
more
mean, that's-
passive medium of like entertainment. She doesn't like being involved in it a lot of times.
I mean that's fair.
So and that's totally fair. I totally get it. So it was kind of funny to me that I continued gaming and she kind of just said, nah, I'm good, man. But I do
Yeah.
have a lot of fond memories of playing DS with her. And so I remember like my parents were like getting fed up and they're like, fine, I'll give you like a DS Lite. And so I got her black DS Lite. And I think at the time my dad felt really, really guilty because he was like, well, your sister's getting a whole new console and you're getting a hand-me-down. And he wanted to justify it and feel like it was fair. So he's like, you get one new game. And forevermore I remember this. I was like, and this was at Target, so this was like old school Target, you know, like where they had the like aisle of like games in like the sliding glass thing.
Yes, and you had to like get an employee to like unlock it for
Exactly.
you. Or...
It was magical, and I love this. And so I
feeling.
remember this. I was around the time that I think it was Diddy Kong Racing had come out. I don't remember exactly the year, but essentially I looked at all the games and I said Diddy Kong Racing. That's the one I want.
That's pretty fair, honestly.
I, to this day, do not know what compelled me to do it. It's a great game, don't get me wrong. I don't hate it. It's just like, I don't, to this, because like, out of all the games I could have chosen, that one feels like the most random. And like, as a kid, I had a weird taste. Like, I was into Pokemon Conquest. Never got it, but I was super into the idea of it. Was it Donkey Kong Jungle Climber, if you know that one, DS?
I cannot say I've heard of that one before.
Okay, it's a weird one. It's a DK game where essentially you use L and R and you climb up. It's the idea is like it's a vertical climbing game, and the boss fights involve you yeeting yourself into them. It's really fun. I love it. Super random why I got it, and super random why I enjoy that one. Yoshi's Island. I had Mario vs. Donkey Kong. That's why I was really excited for the remake. I owned Mario vs. Donkey Kong, the second game, which is Minnie's Uprising, I think was the name of the game. Fucking love that game. I love Mario vs. Donkey Kong. That's one of my favorite franchises. Seriously, hands down, bar none. Adore it.
I fucking
it is one of those things where I feel like I tell people this, and they're like, why is your game choice so randomly niche? I'm like, I have no idea. It was literally at the whims of my parents, and I guess for some reason they decided to choose the cheaper ones. I guess this was at the time, which happened to be the weirder ones.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna say it. A lot of the niche games that weren't like absolute shovelware, they slap. Like again, Hamtaro wasn't really
Oh, no, they
mainstream.
slap.
Like the show was, the games weren't so much, but like the games fucked.
Absolutely, I agree. Like any niche game, seriously, slap. Give them a try.
Yeah, just
I'm
no
just imagining
shovelware,
myself
but
playing the kid
play the
version
niche
of
games.
And I feel like that's where my head can't wrap around the idea of like what compelled me to these games. And I think that's what I'm trying to like get into my understanding is like what in the little child mind would be like, yeah, I want that one, rather than like the other games. Like there's the Dino games, like Dino Fossil Fighter, whatever its name was. That one I really was interested in, never got it.
I Axum in all caps. I fucking love Diddy Kong Racing, and then he says, "I am Rareware's strongest soldier."
I'm rare. That's fair. Honestly, Diddy Kong Racing, top tier. Fucking love it. The DS one,
Bro.
I heard was pretty mixed. I remember the smell of the new GameCube box. Oh, there was a hamster game for the Game Boy. I remember playing that. Oh, was it Hamtaro by any chance?
Was
Also
it
loved
Hamtaro? If it was for Game Boy, it was Hamtaro, probably 9 times out of 10.
I love new game smell, and I love new console smell. That is like my favorite smell in the world every time. I also just love opening up consoles, and you just get to set it up. You have that moment of like, you don't have a game, and you're just like, oh, I love this. And you get to explore all the menus and stuff. You get to explore the menus. It's great.
Yeah, if it
I
was
feel like
the
now I'm just so jaded about it.
Yeah, Subby, if it was the hamster game where you have to restore the love of people because there was a hamster dressed up like a devil trying to ruin all relationships, like romantic, platonic, familial, and otherwise, because he hates love, that was it. Or if you played the regular Game Boy Color, or the regular Game Boy Color, not the Advance, it might have been the first Hamtaro game, where you have to find all of the hams, bring them back to the clubhouse, and like basically get together for a giant party that boss was planning, but making you go out and you know, do.
There we go. So let's look through all my games that I own, because I actually have every single one of my DS stuff like right here.
I love that you just have them right there.
Well, because it's literally like I was recently organizing everything, so I just have everything here. So I have like my 3DS games. Let me see here. There's really nothing all that crazy in here with my 3DS stuff. I think the only one that I can think of that is much more niche, and I don't know if you've heard of any of these, so like let me know.
We'll
Final
see.
Fantasy Explorers, Lord of Magna, Made in Heaven.
Let's keep going. I'll
That's
say
it.
if I
Everything else I feel like is pretty average.
Oh, that's fair. I don't think I know either of those.
So Final Fantasy Explorers, from what I remember, think of it as like, oh god, action MMO. That's what it is. Action MMO for the 3DS.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, and so essentially you get to explore, I think, a world, and then you get like items that you can build up to then get better armor pieces, or you could also then summon other characters and become like Final Fantasy characters like Cloud, Sephiroth, whatever, you know? And it was really cool. And it was supposed to be a 4-player, and you can choose between different class types. It was great. Granted, by the time I got to it, my friend had already finished the game, and there was no one online, so it kind of just was me playing alone, which kind of sucked.
Oh.
And then Lord of Magna, Made in Heaven, I'm gonna be real. It's a horny boy game. I'll be realistic.
Oh, is it like Code of Princess, where it's like kind of horny, but it's also like a really cool fighting game?
Yeah, except it's more of an action game, like action turn-based game, where essentially like you have this area of effect and you attack your enemy, and then you have to like build up these chains to then even do greater damage. But all it literally has, I think this is where I think my biggest what I'm really into shows up. It's about like elves and just elf maids. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right for my young self.
Yeah. Yeah, I never really heard about Code of Princess until like I saw it on the DS and got it on sale. Like it's kind of horny with how the main character is drawn, like her armor, like and I'm here for it. I think she's legal. I pray to God she's legal.
I still have to get a copy of the most obscure GameCube game I know. Oh yeah, what is it? I'm curious. What's the most obscure GameCube game you know, Subby? I'm also gonna ask you guys in general, the chat. What's the most obscure game that you guys are into that nobody else knows? I'm curious. I'm always like fascinated by what you guys have.
So with the animation portions of the game, now that I'm looking at like screenshots of Code of Princess, like the animation stuff had more clothes on her than like some of the sprite work. Like, bro, her nipples defied her nipples defied gravity and the laws of everything in some of these armors.
Starbound. Oh, yo, Neodles, what's up? Starbound, that's a good one. I think I recommended it to you once. I think you did. Oh yeah, you did. There was that, and there was also Tetris something. What's up, Neodles? How you doing? You know, I actually have Starbound. I think no, it was with you, Neodles. Actually, ironically enough, I got it because of you, because you're like, hey, let's do it. We never did it. Oh, I forgot. I had Avatar games. Yeah, Tetrisphere. There it is. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's still a chance. We can just hit me up. I forgot about. They made multiple Avatar games because I have both. There's Burning Earth, and then I have the Fire Nation one. I forget the name of it. Yeah, Jungle Climber. Avatar: The Last Airbender for Game Boy Advance. Let's see here. Oh, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Oh my gosh. I've heard that some of those entries are unironic.
What about that? Fucking love that one. It was the 2008 one, I think.
Bro. The one that has curling in it, I've heard, is very good.
I think that might be the Winter Games.
Yeah. No, that would make sense given what curling is.
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, The Circle of Spies, My Sims.
My Sims. Oh, that is such a bad one. I love it.
That's the name of one. I'm looking through. I'm literally. Oh, all the Mystery Dungeon games. Ranger.
Nice. Yeah, you were asking us about what's our most obscure what game? Was it GameCube, or were you asking for obscure GameCube or just in general?
No, just obscure games in general. I'm just asking the chats in general. I'm curious.
Yeah, because like aside from Space Station Silicon Valley for N64 being like one of my most obscure ones, I would say honestly, something that would probably have been heard of more, but I know was not played by a lot of people, Pokemon Channel on the GameCube. I unironically love Pokemon Channel. Like, bro, watching TV while playing a game, like playing the game and that's it, it was fun.
I mean, that's fair. I feel like it's one of those. I don't have any games like that. No, that's fair. Hey, FaZe, like, sometimes it be like that. I feel like some people, it's like, it's not a requirement, but I think it's one of those fun things whenever you're just like, man, I had a game that no one knew about. Oh, wait, why do I have why do I have so many Disney licensed games? I'm just realizing this. Because I have
like that shovelware, don't you?
Yeah, no, trust me, I was into Disney. American Dragon Jake Long.
That was such a great show. Oh my gosh.
Meet the Robinsons.
Bro.
Another Sweet Life and Zack and Cody game. Fantastic Four, which makes sense for me. Larry Boy and the Bad Apple.
Larry Boy! Bro, VeggieTales is unironically one of the best Christian media things that has ever come out. The second best is Saddleback Kids on YouTube, because like they have like little animations of like stories of the Bible. And first off, they've made people from the Bible not white. Like, fucking based. I hate white Jesus. I hate when he is determined as white. I'm sorry, like, just going off on a little tangent. And of course it's Easter. Happy Easter for anyone who celebrates and or otherwise. This is the best time to fucking talk about this. Nothing pisses me off more nowadays than when I see a depiction of Jesus Christ, the Lord and Savior of most Judaist faiths, being depicted as white. Motherfucker, he is olive-skinned. He is Hebrew. He is Jewish. He would not be white. He would be olive-skinned. No, I'm saying this is why I hate the depictions of white Jesus, where he's like brown hair, blue-eyed. Like, that's not what he would look like.
Sorry. I was reading my chat because FaZe was like, VeggieTales is a Christian show? Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
VeggieTales does a really good job because it doesn't layer it on too heavily. Like, it's there, but it's not heavy-handed about it. I think that's what I appreciate.
Yeah, they focused on making a good show. That is why a lot of people, religious or otherwise, enjoy it.
Also, I forgot I had this. I have Pokemon Dash, and I feel like
oh my gosh, I forgot that game existed. That was a good one, though.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. I don't think barely anyone remembers this. I don't remember when I got this. I feel like this is like a haze that I had this. There was this, and then there was one other game I did have that I got rid of that I kind of regret, which was Tony Hawk Skateland, if you know that game.
I don't know if I've heard of that one specifically, but I am a Tony Hawk Pro Skater person. You know, great.
I really
great
liked that one,
series.
but the problem was, well, okay, I didn't like it. I'm not a huge fan of the Tony Hawk games, but I wish I didn't get rid of it because I actually like the music. I think this is where my love for alternative music came in, was because of Tony Hawk.
Oh, bro, yeah, no. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater series had some of the best like alternative music, full on copyright or otherwise.
Oh yeah, no, full on copyright because like
yeah.
they had like Green Day, all these other ones that were
Oh, it
just
was
so
great.
banger, dude. And I kind of regret it because they actually had a mode in there where you could just play the music just as a soundtrack, and I'm like, God damn it, I wish I didn't get rid of it for that reason.
White Jesus looks like an American dad that plays basketball. Yes, the only white Jesus
that's
representation that we accept in this household is Moist Critical. Charlie is the
Moist Critical,
only
hell
one allowed to depict himself as a white version of Jesus. I accept no other iteration, but he would not be white. Jesus is Hebrew. He would be olive-skinned.
Damn. That's a little
Also,
random.
Hey, Stevie, how's it going? What about
Oh, but
Obi-Wan?
I'm kind of curious
No.
now. How did that happen? You're just like da 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 da. Just vomits profusely all over the place.
That's a good question, because, like, if there was a first-person rendition, like a first-person mode with it, I could definitely see that giving you motion sickness. But then also, I guess if you're really sensitive to things like that, especially as a kid, all of,
Yeah, I
like, the
guess
tricks
so.
and shit, like, yeah, I could see that making you sick.
It just made me
Whenever-
sick at on my stomach whenever I would start the skate. I guess so. I don't know. That's fair. I was just kind of curious, like how that would happen, because I'm like, it's only skate games. Wait, really? Only skate games?
Oh, really? Huh.
That's a really interesting motion sickness. It's like, oh, racing, pff, we're golden. Any racing sim, I got no problems. Helicopter sims, golden. Flight sims, easy. Skate games, shit, I'm out of luck, man. That's it, I'm out. My body just gave up.
What about Obi-Wan? What about Obi-Wan, Stevie? That's a good question.
What about Obi-Wan?
Yeah,
Obi-Wan
what about him?
Oh.
Time for you
Let
to
me
play
see.
Skate
Time
3.
for you to play Skate 3. Oh god, no, please,
Oh
no.
my gosh.
I don't know, man. Confuses even me. Your doctor looks at you like, you have problems, we cannot fix you.
Yeah, you got problems?
You don't know how to help
I like
you.
Obi-Wan. I mean, that's fair. He's funny. He's a funny hello there man. That's fair. You know,
Hello
we
there.
we like haha funny. Hello there.
What is my phone going off?
Oh man, speaking of
I haven't tried one in a while, so I might. Yeah, give it a shot. Cause
Going
Death
on.
Skate 4.
oh my gosh.
Bro, Skate 4. I've heard a lot of bad things about the Skate series. The like late newer ones, obviously. The old ones, I hear nothing
Yeah.
but great things. But the newer one, people are like, ugh.
Alright,
Which is fair.
So I just
It's not very
looked
good.
at
I feel
the
like
time.
it's one of those things where it's like there's two specific types of games that like really went under, which was like sports games, specifically like sports games like skating and biking and stuff like that. Just kind of like, and then there was also rhythm games, specifically like the peripheral rhythm games, so like Guitar Hero and stuff like that. Like that also went under really fast.
Yeah.
And it makes me sad, but I think it's just because it's of the era. Toys to Life, another one, was another type of genre that went under. But I feel like it's because they went too fast and too hard all at once, and then it kind of destroyed their
Yeah.
own like reputation.
Like Webkin stayed. Webkin stayed the course really hard.
No, they were able to hold on for dear
they
life, but every other
stopped-
one just kind of went the way of the dodo.
Yeah, like they stopped making plushies. I think 2019 was when they officially stopped making plushies.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
hell, we
they-
still even have Amiibo, which is surprising to me. That one throws me off every time. I'm like, damn, we're still getting Amiibos for real, for real?
Yeah, I kind of like amiibos more just as little collectible statues. I don't really care for them.
I
like
like
using
the
them in
aspect
games.
of using them. I just wish there was more implementation of them.
I like amiibo cards a bit more, like with Animal Crossing. I found
That's
as
fair.
opposed to the statues.
Real question: which Pokemon game was the worst, and why for you? I think.
Pokemon X and Y.
I don't hate that one. I'm trying to think.
I mean, my reasons for it are very minuscule because there's also things I adore about the game, but like there's absolute things I cannot tolerate with that game.
I want to say Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Hate them.
Oh, yeah, I forgot because you played Sun and Moon first.
Yeah, I like
So
Sun and Moon. Hate
you
Ultra
kind of
Sun and
got
Ultra Moon.
you got cucked on the actual experience of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
Because it's the same damn thing. And see, that was my biggest crux. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
see,
Faith. Listen, it's not. I don't. The only reason I dislike them
that's
so
the
profoundly
unfortunate thing.
is that it's the exact same thing until like I think about someone said like 60% of the way through the game, then it starts being different, and I'm like, bro, at that point, it's not that different.
The
And
ending,
that's what
I
bugs me.
would say 60. I'd say like 50-50, honestly. But the fact
Good,
is
I
that
like
you
the
have to
original one.
play certain battles up until the same point, and they are exactly the same. Like, yeah, no, I can
Exactly,
definitely get
like-
it.
Beat for beat, and I just felt like there's no justification for this to be like $50. This just makes no sense.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm
Amiibo's
biased
cool
towards
because
X and Y.
most of their content isn't essential to win games, like the most Toys to Life collectibles. That's fair.
Yeah. My least
bi-
favorite one is the Sinnoh remakes. I guess okay, if we're talking about remakes, then yeah, the Sinnoh remakes easily.
Because we
Regardless.
can talk about remakes. Oh boy, because we know
Yeah,
why
but I
the
didn't wanna
Sinnoh
count them. I
remakes
was
were
thinking,
like they are.
mainline ones. Because I was like, okay, mainline. I would say like, well, like, I guess the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon would be the remakes. Well, they're not remakes; they're continuation. So I guess I'll count them.
Yeah, the reason the Sinnoh remakes are as bad as they are is because of the fact that people didn't like Oras, because it's not my
Which
Hoenn,
really
and
drove me nuts.
so, yeah, they decided, hey, we're just gonna keep it 1-to-1 so that people will be happy, except people weren't. Like, you can never please a Pokemon fan. I say this as a Pokemon fan. You can never make a Pokemon fan happy.
No, exactly. It's the same with Sonic fans. You can never make a Sonic fan happy. You can never make a Pokemon fan happy. Amiibo's cool because most of the other content isn't essential to win the game, like most Toy to Life collection. That's true. I think it's just a little
Yeah.
touch where you can like tap them in, you get this extra little bonus. I wish they did more with that. I like that. That's cute.
Let's see. I never cared
never
for
cared for Sun and Moon.
Sun and... Oh,
Sorry, go for it.
sorry, I was just gonna read it. I never cared for Sun and Moon, and then Usum was annoying to me because it's not a third game where you can collect all the legendaries, nor is it a cool sequel like Black 2, White 2. I'll have you know I'm
Yeah.
a very content Sonic fan. Thank you very much. Shut the fuck up, Stevie. I'm kidding.
Well, I
Um,
feel like you're one of the few, man, because I feel like every time I talk to a Sonic fan about any sort of game, you will never find one that they will definitively say, this is the best Sonic game. You will not find that.
I mean, Generations. Yeah, no, I think it's more of like, there are Sonic fans that are in the trenches, because they have to deal with the fact that most of the recent games have been kind of shit, but then there's also been like some really good things to come out of it. And I'm going to just say that everything started to go wrong, and I'm gonna blame Ken Penders for it, just because I can. Fuck you, Ken Penders.
just because.
You ruined
I hear the war
so
starting.
much. Yeah, we will never get
No,
another Sonic Chronicles because of that fucker.
Oh god, I wish, because we could have had a good Sonic RPG, but they butchered it. They really fucked it up.
Okay, but
Also,
like,
I was very
it
happy with
so-
Violet. No, I am too. I will say, Scarlet and Violet, I think was really solid. A step in the right, best way to put it, step in the right direction.
Yeah, no, I like Scarlet and Violet. I adore it. The story, like, I mean, yeah, like some of the things they've definitely toned down with the main series wise for making them easier than previous games, which is fine because they're branching out to a younger generation that is just getting into Pokemon for the same time. Like, it's not like us anymore where we've, been playing the game only since 1996 and look, here we are.
Exactly. I mean, at this point, they had to get the widest audience possible, and plus, there are like the DLC, specifically like the last DLC for the Blueberry Academy. Like, that's actually hard. So if you want a challenge, excuse me, you can play the DLC. So
But,
like, it makes sense for them. They're like, people who are into the game enough will buy the DLC, and most of them are adults because kids are not going to get the DLC. Most kids are just going to be like, I like. Anyways, moving on. They're not going to go for that.
Yeah, but like
So-
story wise.
This way, so I'm totally chill. So you had the main fan base being like, oh, it's easy, simple, fun, and then for the hardcore fans, you can go to the DLC and get the difficulty that you want.
Yeah, but like story-wise and all those beats and notes, I think Scarlet Violet has hit it out of the park. It is. I want
Absolutely. I think
more
we did a really
games.
fun job.
Granted, Arvin stuff that wasn't really ever 100% resolved. I don't know how they would have managed that, but like also just my boy, my son.
I was also gonna say, I really, really wish they didn't get rid of Mega Evolution. This is just me personally. I think Mega Evolution, one of their best ideas, period. And it makes me really, really embittered that they got rid of it. And they kind of, with specifically with Sword and Shield, they did like budget versions of them, and I'm like, oh, this is just stupid. Just make Mega Evolutions, you weirdos. Terrestrializing, I think is really cool. I like it.
I think it's
Me
a
too,
step in
but-
the right direction.
Hmm.
I think it's like terrestrialization was like a step in the right direction because like compared to like with Mega Evolution, like for a good gimmick. Because I'm gonna be real, 100% Dynamax and Gmax are fucking trash. They are the worst gimmicks. They ruined competitive for like that entire time, like to the point that they had to officially make a bracket type that banned Dynamax. Rightfully so, because it was so imbalanced. And there was no point to doing a battle if your opponent could just Dynamax or Gmax and fucking wipe your team out in 3 turns. Like, there was no fucking point. At least with terrestrialization, you have more of a balance in a, like, it's like Mega Evolution. It's more balanced, and it can be countered. Yeah. Like, yeah, exactly. It's actually fun to play against and play as. Yeah, I hate that.
Oh, now I get what you mean. It's like, oh, well, I mean, that's kind of the idea. The idea is that you're pushing your Pokemon to its limit, and I think that's a cool aspect of it, is that, yes, that they're even stronger, but you're pushing them to their physical limit, so they're gonna be, like, injuring themselves.
I hate that Charizard's everywhere.
Honestly, same. I'm fine with Pikachu, because mascot, joy, I'm totally chill with that. I'm vibing. But the fact that we now have Eevee and Charizard, and also Gengar, it's like, okay, guys, we stick to just Pikachu, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, like, I like Charizard, do not get me wrong. It's a cool fire starter. Like, Blaziken's still my favorite. And Charizard has, like, one of the nicest shinies. But yeah, like, I'm tired of seeing it, but though I will admit, if they didn't give Leon a Charizard, I don't know if Leon would have been the same, and I love that man.
No, that's fair. Honestly, like,
he's such a himbo.
Sort of thing, that's fine. I'm vibing with it. I don't mind Eevee, but like Charizard is so overused. I think he's more overused
Eevee
now than Pikachu, realistically now, and it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Though I will say I'm excited for Z through A to have Mega Evolution back, because I'm like, finally we can get more Mega Evolutions. Finally.
Yes.
We can finally get the ones that they missed out on, and I pray, man, that they bring it back for the next generation, please, or at least have it as a function, kind of like what they did with Sun and Moon, where it's like, it's there if you want it, but if you don't want it, you don't need to do it. I'm like, please, I beg of thee. I miss it. It's such a fun mechanic.
Oh yeah, Z Crystals was kind of fun too. Like, I still prefer Mega Evolution more, but like Z Crystals was a pretty balanced and fun
cool.
evolution thing.
It was a fun animation, but I just didn't like that it was just a singular move. I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's more of like you had to strategically like use it either for something to like to save it as a last resort, or you're using it for setup.
Exactly. I think it's just an anticlimactic aspect of it, where it's like, oh, you have all this build up, and then it's just a single move, and then it's done, and you can't do it again. And you're like, oh.
Yeah. Leon would have been better with an Incineroar. To be fair, yes. My big himbo man
roll with that.
needs the big titty mon.
And big titty kitty, the big titty kitty.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. I'm surprised that Incineroar, they made him, like, I was still upset that Incineroar's, like, final form was bipedal. Like, we all wanted Litten to stay on the ground. But, like, also, can I say, I am impressed that they actually made some, like, male-presenting furry bait. Because normally, like, you get, like, really Gardevoir. Yeah, like, I did not think Incineroar would become as popular like that, compared to, like, things like Gardevoir and Lopunny, but I was proven, unfortunately, wrong from things that I have seen on my timeline. There's a reason why some people have retweets turned off for me.
Because they're like,
fun fact before we hit weird places!
Fun fact before we hit weird places. Oh, yeah, sure, go for it. You know, there's also, it was funny, because I remember when Sprigatito was announced, people were like, you put your paws on the goddamn ground, you put them on the ground now. People were like so angry.
Fucking ground. I was very upset that Meowscarada stands on its 2 feet. Meowscarada is a predominantly male line. You know, you say that phase before you hit weird places, but unfortunately that just reminded me of the things that I have seen unwillingly on my timeline.
Yeah,
on
I was about to say, the things I've seen from Meowscarada, and oh god, no. Don't, no.
In fact, I think seeing saucy art of Meowscarada presenting female is more of a rarity.
Yeah, it's wild, honestly. I'm just like, oh god. Bro, this is why I'm like, fan artists for this are just wild. Specifically Pokemon fan artists. Like, I swear to god, I think it was like with Nessa, I think was her name, during Sword and Shield. They did it within 24 hours, less than 24 hours. It's like, what do you guys have nothing to do with your lives? Like, what the hell happened here?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, like with the
It was scary.
with the PlayStation State of Game or whatever it was that announced that new Ratchet and Clank, the female chick, they made porn of her in like 30 minutes.
It
From
was
just
scary. And like
one
you don't
image
fuck
being
with the
put
fan
up.
artist.
Like,
The
bro,
fan
dude,
artist will literally make it horny within less
They-
than a day. It is
they are
scary.
powerful, which also reminds me, if you are an artist yourself and some AI dude bro tries to tell you that AI art's real and that they're an artist like you, just hit him with this thing of, I can draw you pregnant. What are they
Exactly.
gonna do? Like, you have that power. You can. If
You
anyone
can-
tries to
you can do
say
anything you
that
want,
their
you can do it.
AI art is art, nah, just tell them you will draw them pregnant and they will most likely shut up.
They'll just leave. They'll be like, oh shit.
Yeah, if
The
they're
only one that
into it
makes
though,
sense-
then never mind.
To me, is Frostlass because of its dex entry. Oh, of why it's like specifically,
Bipedal?
yeah, I guess so.
I mean, like, it's not
I think
really
so.
like, doesn't have feet. It's just a ghost.
No.
It's a Yukiona.
Those,
Oh, is it? Oh, is the
Frostlass
spirit of woman?
Spirit
Oh,
of
for
woman.
making it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for
Oh,
making
sorry,
it
you were
furry
specifically
bait.
mentioning
Furry
why it was
bait.
specifically, like,
Yeah.
female. Yeah.
Yeah, I completely
Yeah. No, I feel
Yeah,
like
I
there's a lot
kinda
of those lines. It's funny.
get that people
It's
do
funny
that
if
to
you mention that.
Frostlass.
No, you're right. It is. It's supposed to be like some woman died in like I think it was a blizzard, and then she like haunts the like plains of a
haunts the mountain.
snowy biome. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
But I feel like there's a couple of other ones that are like that. I think there was like Gallade is specifically a male line, which is funny because it's Gardevoir is both male and female. So I'm like, that's hilarious. So you're like, you better hope that Gardevoir is female, otherwise it's like, oops.
Yeah.
Which is
Nah,
I
never.
find that comical to me that they let that go, and I was like, that's cool though. It's really cool.
Never doubt the power of fan artists, though.
They
They
gender
are.
locked it in later
force.
gens, I believe. Did they? I could have sworn that Gardevoir still like can be both male and female.
Yeah, no, I think Gardevoir still can be male. But like, yeah, Gallade is specifically male.
Yeah, it's only male. It can only be a male. And I think there's also the one that I don't like is, you remember Salandit and Salazzle?
Yes, unfortunately.
I hate that it only evolves with females, which is fine. That's not the problem I hate. The hate is where it's only females evolve. The males are just useless. I'm like, that's stupid.
Yeah, but it also, like, it ties into the thing, like, with the whole aspect of, like, how, like, the Salazzle-Salandit line interacts, like, with that harem and all that shit. Like, it kind of makes sense for, like, why, and also, like, the percentage rate of finding males to females. Yeah, it's like with Combi and Vespiquen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate how horny Salazzle is, but it is actually a very good mon, and the fact that its hidden ability is Corrosion, is pretty good.
No, it's great. It just makes me annoyed. It makes me so annoyed because it's so difficult to get a hold
Yeah.
of, like, a female one, and you're just like, shit. If you get a shiny male one, you're just like, well, that's useless.
It has a very nice, shiny, though. Like, it's solid.
And I think that's what bugs me whenever it's, like, gender locked, evolutions, is that if you ever get the other gendered one, you're kind of just fucked if you really want a shiny of that one. You're like, well,
Yeah.
shit, I gotta keep going until you find the right one.
Yeah, nah, I get it.
Though I do appreciate them actually going back and giving more evolutions, though, to Pokemon. That I always like.
Yes, like, bro, Dunsparce,
one- I was gonna mention Dunsparce. I was like, it's a stupid name. It's such a stupid name.
I hated it at first, and then, like, it grew on me so hard, and now I unironically love it. The Dunsparce is baby. I just
I
want
love
a
its
shiny
design. I think it's
3-segment
a
one.
stupid naming convention.
Yeah, the name is a little silly, but, like, also, you can't, like, look at the Dunsparce itself and, like, try to give it a serious-ass name. Like, you can't look at that fucking thing.
I want to give it a serious name. I'll do it. On God. Funny story. My favorite Pokemon was Incineroar, Salazzle, Vaporeon when I was younger. That was before Google. No. Google's scary, man. Especially with Pokemon. It's a dangerous game.
I'm staring phase. I'm staring so hard right now. I
Bro,
hope-
that was with me. I think it was the Pokemon that I was I think it was it Lopunny? I don't remember which one it was, but there was one of these Pokemon that I was like, I needed to search something up, and I then realized Pokemon on Google is scary, and you really need to pick and choose your battles with which ones you're typing into Google, because like
I mean,
you will find some really not fun pictures.
if you keep safe search on, then yeah, you should be just good to go regardless. But also, we're not
See, I was a
cowards
kid. I
in
didn't
this
know Safe Search
household.
existed.
I think it's because more back then, when you were a kid, like it wasn't really implemented until like the mid to late 2010s.
Exactly. So, oops. And I was peaked because I was
Oopsie.
super into like I'll admit this now. I actually wanted to be a PokeTuber long before I ever did VTubing.
Oh my gosh,
And even like
same.
YouTubing as well. Like I wanted to be a PokeTuber specifically or a Minecraft YouTuber, but I wanted more specifically was focused on Pokemon. So like I remember Tamashi Hikari, Jay Witz, Munching Orange.
Jay Witz. Oh my gosh, I hope he and his wife are good. Like,
Oh, actually, you want
yeah.
to know something fun?
Maryland,
Jay Witz?
Maryland too.
Maryland.
Maryland.
Well, Maryland
oh my
still does stuff.
gosh. Yeah, no, I know he still does stuff, but like, yeah, people like him, like like I wanted to be that
Hey,
too. Don't
another-
worry.
Hey, yo, more Munching fans. Let's go. Fucking love Munch. He still does stuff. One of the GameCube Pokemon games, Nidoqueen did shake her chest before they changed it.
Oh, like Pokemon. It was
Why-
like one of the colors. It was like fucking Pokemon Stadium.
was it
I
Coliseum
think.
or was it Galaxy?
I think it was Stadium.
Was it?
'Cause if I-
You might be right. It might be Stadium.
Yeah, if I remember, like, yeah, when you release it out there, like, yeah, she kind of does like a titty shake animation. It's like, fucking good for her.
Exactly. Let them be free, Queen. Let them be free.
Also, speaking of dumb things, the Nidoqueen just reminded me. The fact that Nidoqueen and Nidoking cannot make babies together is really weird. But the fact that
really weird.
a Nidoking can be paired with a Nidoran female to make an egg. Let that sink in.
What?
Yeah.
I don't. I hate it here.
Nidorina and Nidoqueen cannot reproduce with other Pokemon.
I hate
But
that fact. Why did you have to tell me this? Don't-
Nidoran female can with a Nidoking.
Oh,
Because
also,
if
I forgot to mention this.
I have to suffer,
Sorry.
so do you.
God damn
That's
it,
why.
you motherfucker. On the topic of Jay Witz that you brought up, so funny enough, he does do something, and it's really funny when I found this out,
Pedoking.
and
oh.
you will never guess. Take a guess at what he's doing now. You will never find.
Oh, rap. Yeah, no, he's on fucking Shofu's ciphers and everything.
Well,
like,
yeah,
white-
but no.
white
he has
boy
an
can
actual coffee
rap.
shop now for a specific
Oh, he
company,
does?
and I'm like, yes, he does. I've interacted with that
Ah.
company, and I was like, wait, what?
What company does he interact with, or does he work for? I gotta know.
Take a stab at it. Go for it. I'll give you a hint with the charity.
It's a charity. Games Done Quick or
Nope.
fucking, is it Extra Life?
No.
I don't know then.
I gave you the hint. I worked with them before.
I don't remember who you've worked with, motherfucker.
Okay. How about this? I'll make it even easier. They do a summer event for VTubers.
I'll make it easier. Just tell me what the fucking company is!
Well, listen, I want to make it fun, but fine. All right, damn.
I gotta
You're
go
no
to
fun.
bed! It's 12:30 and I gotta get up! I was trying to say that I was
fine,
gonna leave,
damn.
like, earlier,
Gamers
but
Outreach.
still. Gamers, I've never heard of them.
They're a charity that specifically works with like kids, so that the kids in like specifically in hospitals can actually get the opportunity to play games and stuff. So they like make little cards and stuff.
Oh, like how some hospitals and doctor areas like back in the day used to have like those consoles you could actually play at like the office or hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
sweet.
So here, let me pull it up.
Yeah, no, pull it
'cause
up
I'm
and link it. Oh shit, you're masked up. Mask on. Fuck it, mask off.
Here it is. He is the talent manager for Gamers Outreach.
Huh. I did not know.
Yeah, and literally had no idea because he stopped doing stuff like ages ago, and his wife still does streams every once in a blue moon. I've kind of seen
Yeah.
her pop up.
Yeah.
Burger King, Make a Wish, no.
Burger King.
And it was super random when I looked it up because I was like, I think I was watching one of his videos because he used to do for a while. He still tried to do videos and then he kind of just stopped. I think he just kind of moved on, which made me really sad because he was making more like content outside of just because he was for a while was a PokeTuber, then moved to Nintendo Tuber, and then
Yeah.
finally landed on just
Being
talking
a
about video games in general and
yeah,
doing
being
like
a
coding
rap
stuff. It's really
god.
really cool.
Like
And
Jay
I was
Witz
kind of
can
sad that he just
rap.
vanish. And so I was like,
Yeah.
I wonder what he's doing. And then I looked and I was like, talent managers, gamers. I was like, wait a minute. I work with Gamers Outreach. One of their talent agents has like hit me up a number of times, which cool person. I forget his name for the life of me. He's a really cool person. I need to email him back. I feel kind of bad because I've been lazy about emailing him back and about doing an event. So oops, sorry. If you're watching me, sorry.
Shout out Gamers Outreach agent. I can vouch
Yeah,
for
shout out Gamer
Ryker.
Outreach. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I'm not a bad person. I promise. I'm just really bad at messaging people back.
He likes making sure children that are sick and dying can play video games too and have fun.
Video games,
I
exactly. That they
promise.
enjoy their time there and that they're not suffering. Please. Please continue working with me. I promise it'll be good.
Please let him continue doing charity funds.
I actually really the first time I did it, I wasn't approached. Someone else approached me for it. Another VTuber, and so then ever since then they kind of just liked me and they've been DMing me since, and I'm like, hell yeah.
Nice. I might, if I do
And
a
so I love
charity
doing
event,
the
I
event.
might
I
have
think
to check
it's a
them
really
out.
good event.
I might have to check them out if I ever do like a charity stream.
Yeah, hell yeah. You know, maybe I'll just talk with the director that I'm with and be like, hey, so there's this person. I think you might like them. Here you go.
Bro, yeah, nah. It's all good. But yeah, no, real talk. It is 12:30. I gotta get up at like 8 because we gotta teach the kids today.
Oh yeah, no, totally fine, totally understandable. Yeah, go for it. Get some
I
rest.
gotta hit that dusty trail. Are you gonna still be going?
I'm gonna still be going. What time is
Oh
it?
my
Oh yeah,
gosh.
how long has this been? Like 2 hours? 2 hours? Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but like,
this is...
yeah, a little over 2 hours, bro. Make sure you get
I
some
mean,
rest
I'm
tonight,
gonna still
man.
continue. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna put up to a vote if my mods are here. I don't know. Good question.
Oh, here, I can run a poll for you. Duh.
Oh, okay. Shoot, go for it.
Alright, what do you want me,
I was gonna see like what game we wanted to do because I know I could either do one of two things because I'm on my PC, so I could either go down. Well, no. Oh, never mind. I won't do that one. I'll either do Metroid Prime or shit. What was the name of the game? Another Code.
Alright. That's all.
Yep, that's all.
Alright, cool. We'll
Because I
give
wanted
it
to see
a
what y'all
nice-
were up to. Because I'm like, either or. I really don't mind playing either or. The reason I want to start Metroid Prime is because obviously I want to do it. And I might be replacing it because I just finished yesterday Star Ocean. And you want to know how many endings are in that game?
13.
90.
What?
So, the reason... no, hold on. Let me explain. So essentially there's 90 endings because each character has different pairings with each other.
Oh no.
And it's dependent on
like,
which protagonist you started with. So each protagonist
Bro.
has different endings with different characters. Number one. Number two, some characters have pairings with other characters. And also they have individual ones. And some of them have double or multiple different endings for individuals.
That, like, I love shipping in games. Don't get me wrong, Fire Emblem, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, exactly.
like,
Fire Emblem. Gold.
Holy shit. That is
It's a lot.
awful.
It is terrible. And the game is like 25 hours, which isn't bad, but it's very, very grindy. So I'm like, you want me to play this how many times? To justify the 90 getting 90 different cutscenes and 90 different endings? That's a lot. Because that's not an insignificant amount. That is a lot of endings.
Yeah, like,
I
it'd be
Quit.
fine if you had, like, the ability to skip through things you have played through over and over. Like, if it had that fast skip. That
Exactly.
would make sense. And honestly, yeah, if you're gonna cause that, you should, like, have something like that implemented.
No, but it doesn't. So you have to just replay the entire game. And plus, the one that you end up with is the one that you immediately level up past level 3. Because there's like 5 heart levels. Once you get past the 3rd heart level, that means you automatically get them as your significant other, regardless.
Ew.
So even if you have someone else who's
Ew.
even higher of a relationship level, does not matter. The one that you immediately got to level 3 first is the one that you're with. Period.
Damn, that's like that's like if you accidentally get Crom's relation high enough with you, like you'll marry him no matter what.
Exactly. You're just forcing the
Which-
Crom. You're like, shit, I don't want Crom.
Which,
Nope, your
yeah,
options are limited, fucker.
mean-
You're stuck
I
with
mean,
Crom. You're like, God
you
damn
know,
it.
I do love Crom. He was the first one I went through, and also like his unit Bonuses with Robin are pretty fucking good. Like they
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Tactician Robin and like full on Tactician Robin with whatever Crom's like final class was. Like, yeah, it was like Donnie and the fucking dragon lolly bitch. Like, bro,
Hell yeah.
Donnie alone, when you reclass him into soldier and then everything else, like, he's already great. But then pairing him with fucking Noe, or Nawi, whatever her name was, like, oh yeah. Yikes.
I'm trying to remember what I did in my playthrough, because I never finished Awakening, but I got far enough where I did have a relationship. I think I ended up with adult Tiki. I think that's what I ended up with. And that was by sheer accident. Because I initially wanted to go for either the skunk lady or fuck, what was the other one? Or another girl.
Yeah, no, Skunk Lady was in a different one. That was Fire Emblem not Three Houses. That was
Oh shit, we're gonna play another code. Damn, okay. I'm down.
You know, Skunk Lady was, or the Badger Skunk thing was from the one after Awakening.
Oh, never mind. Then
Yeah.
whatever the other animal girl was, because there was an animal girl in that game. I swear to you, there was.
Let's see, Fire Emblem Awakening.
I don't remember her name, but like that was the one I was gunning for, and then I accidentally paired my character with Tiki by sheer accident, and I was like, "Oops, I guess I have Tiki." And I do like Tiki. Adult Tiki, kind of fire. Not gonna lie, she kind of hot. Would smash.
Kind of hot. Let's see. I'm gonna think with
Who's
Animal.
Crom? You don't know Crom from Fire Emblem? Fire Emblem Awakening? What?
Yeah,
Oh, I guess
Crom
he
from
wouldn't have been with that.
Yeah, Fire Emblem Awakening, mister. I have only one sleeve on with my armor to show off my cool tattoo, but like also fair.
My singular tattoo. Love that game. That game I really need to play. I mean, I need to play all the Fire Emblems from 3DS. Though, damn, you don't know what Fire Emblem is? Shoot, it's on Nintendo, so like you can. I highly recommend playing it. I recommend though playing if you got a Switch, play Awakening or not Awakening, Engage, not Three Houses. Dear Lord, not Three Houses. God.
I mean, I like Three Houses. I'm not gonna lie.
It's okay. Here's the thing. It's not beginner friendly. I feel it's very, very, very much for like Fire Emblem veterans because it's way too confusing.
Yeah, no, especially with the ending. Oh, the fucking bunny chick. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
Wait, send her to me.
She's
Let me
pretty
double
cool.
check it's the right person because I just want to double check. But yeah, no, like Three Houses is just too complicated with the multiple ending stories. It's just too much. It gives way too much to the player and asks too much of the player sometimes, especially since you have to drag people over to your side from other houses as well, and that takes a whole amount of understanding what they want, how to get them, talking to them a lot. It's so annoying.
Yeah,
and I do
Pam.
not like it. I think that's her name. Let me see.
Yeah. No, because I remember because when I saw on a relationship chart they had Libra, the one pretty the pretty boy war monk next to her, and I remember I shipped them like my first playthrough before I actually married Libra.
Yeah, that's her. Sounds
Yep.
like Harry Potter game. Yes, Three Houses is more Harry Potter like. I will admit that. I feel like it leans too much into it, but each game is distinctly different. I think that's the only one that seems to be focused on like a school setting, because Engage is super not that, and every other Fire Emblem is super not that.
All right,
the
baby
only
girl, engage. I'll never forget that meme.
I only played Fire Emblem Heroes, but have been interested in getting one for the DS family or Switch. I'd say go for the 3DS. Get Awakening. Awakening is like literally the best to start off with. Period. I recommend that one wholeheartedly as the starting point for most people.
Also,
It's super easy to understand. It's not overly complicated, and you can get into the romancing mechanic a lot more. And there's actually justification to do the romancing.
Yeah.
Because not so much. There's no necessity for it. I don't actually. Do you get kids in Fates?
Yeah. You get kids in Fates, and Awakening. Yeah. You don't get kids in Three Houses though.
Yeah, you don't get kids in Three Houses. You don't get kids in Engage.
Yeah. But no, you get kids in Fates. Because that's also what can depend on, like, you know, having people marry each other and, like, pairing up, like, you know, if there's a specific character you're going after.
Okay.
What up? Hey, how's it going, Ace? How you doing? Yeah, no, you get them in Fates because they get put into, like, a forest area that speeds up time for them growing up, and then, like, eventually they pop out as an adult, and it's like, ah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's
Yeah,
safer
no,
for the children to be there and growing up
yeah, then
faster.
like the war between the
living.
two. Yeah.
Is
Yeah, I was
awakening
thinking, is that Lucina you wake? Because I was like purple hair. Oh,
Oh,
Camilla.
Camilla! That's
Oh,
Fates. That's
no, that's
Fates.
Faith.
That's
Yeah, I was
big
gonna say,
titty
isn't that Faith?
sister. I heard
I heard
Faith
Fire Emblem. And I came springing. And it was like, hey, yo. Okay,
no, we're talking.
So no.
We're talking
That's
about
not,
the husbandos and
That's
waifus.
Faith.
Yeah, no.
I like Camilla.
Lucina.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Lucina was pretty good. Though, if you do it as, like, Robin, it is a little weird. But, like, top tier Lucina. Mwah. Good soup.
Good soup. I mean, like, I guess if you're doing male Robin and then marrying Lucina, like, that'd be one thing, because, like, that wouldn't be your fucking kid.
Well, no, it wouldn't be your kid. No, I'm just saying it's a little weird because you're dating your best friend's kid. She is an adult, obviously, but it's
Yeah,
still a little weird.
She's from the future.
It's like, hey, bro, let me smash. And you're like, that's my daughter. I'm like, yeah, but, like, she kind of hot, though. And you're like, that is a little strange.
You know, maybe they should just let male Robin smash Crom then, you know? Maybe they should have just let us have that.
Fair. Should I play
Also-
Effie Heroes? I get a feel for the game. Are they different? So, here's the thing with Effie Heroes. It is similar. It's just, like, mildly different in the sense of, like, you have only a team of 4, and the sort of, like, mechanics of, like, changing weapons, changing stats, changing abilities, that's not there.
Yeah.
You're kind of static. So, it is a
Yeah.
good way to get used to, like, SRPGs specifically, but for the Fire Emblem series, it's not necessarily great because they strip it down bare bones to literally the minimum that you need. And especially if you're going into, like, the actual main titles, there's a lot of mechanics you're just completely missing that's not in Heroes, but are very much in the main games.
Yeah. I will admit, Heroes does have some very cool units in it, though, that, like, I kind of would, like, fucking, Gria, like, Robin. Like, I kind of wish we had that in one of the main ones. Also, hello there, Nah. How you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
You know, I agree with you. I agree with you in that fact. You know what's funny, though? Every time I had booted up Heroes, I don't know why I kept doing this. I kept getting Lucina. Anytime there was a Lucina in any of the events, I kept getting her. Don't ask me
That's
why.
fair.
This was like sheer chance.
That's fair. Also, Nah, thank you so much for signing up that follow. Welcome to the Buttery Battalion. Unfortunately,
welcome.
it is getting late on my side, and I do have to go. So stream is going to be cut a little short. Sorry about us not starting earlier. We had little technical difficulties and all that, but
Yeah.
it's nice to be back though
Oh,
for
yeah,
the
no, that's
MineCast. Like talking and just yip yapping for 2.5 hours has been very nice. I've enjoyed it.
Great. I love
personally.
this, dude. I missed this so much. By the way, hi Ender. How's it going, bro? Sorry, I forgot to say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
no,
Hi,
I appreciate
Ender.
this as well. I really miss doing this, and it was really nice because I actually get the opportunity to just shoot the shot, and I do that anyways. But it's like having another person there is so much easier. Man, might be Lucina cannot complete with the new staff.
Is that Bunny
Bruh.
Lucina?
Yeah, the bunny Lucina, because there was I think it
Oh.
was one of the Easter events you could get, which I did get, and I was like, God damn it, this is where the start of it. Oh, Brave Lucina.
Oh, Brave Lucina. I don't know what the fuck a Brave Lucina
I do.
is.
I do remember which one you're talking about. Because isn't Brave Lucina the one where instead of being a sword fighter, she was like a spear fighter?
Oh, damn, that's cool.
I think it was that one. Because there was one. Yes, I was right. I do remember this because there was the Brave. Hi Shadow Wolf. Because the Brave series or Brave, I think it was Brave or something else, where they essentially got all the main characters and then switched their class and gave them different weapons. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, okay, that is kind of cool. Yeah.
I also forgot to mention that phase because you were talking about like, oh, I've never played an SRPG. Yeah, classes aren't a thing in Heroes. I don't long. That's fair. I'm all
Yeah.
good. We vibing in the middle of nowhere. Wait, what do you mean you're in the middle of nowhere? Like, what? What the fuck? Are you just in a field right now? He's like, I'm in a field in Mexico. Are you the man?
You're in
Just
the
lost.
middle of nowhere, bro. Are you in Ohio?
Ohio
Whoa.
gozaimasu. I'm on an.
I am so sorry if that you are.
Are you on an
really am.
island? What? Where are you? In Spain. I'm in Spain.
I'm in Spain.
Spain.
Alright, well, I'm going to hop off of the South Padre Island. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh. Okay, I got you.
Okay. Alright.
Understandable, but also why? What are you doing there, bud?
That's a great
Also
question.
there goes Koko.
Yeah, if I do not descend from this call, I will stay up, and it's already going on 1.
No, that's fair. I mean, that's totally valid, honestly.
Yeah, no, we'll have to start. Hopefully next time we can start back at our usual, like about 9ish my time. But if not, it's whatever.
Also, like, I'll admit this. Like more recently, I've been starting a hell of a lot later. I think it's just because the reality.
That's fair.
Yeah. Well, it's because I'm starting 8 my time. I think it's just due to the fact that I actually gained a lot more European fans and also just fans in just different time zones. So I've just adopted that one because it seems to be like the most consistently where everyone's around and available to like come out and watch.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'd be
So
one
I
to
just
talk
do that
considering I normally start 10:30 my time.
Nah, I got you. I also just prefer like 8 because it allows me to like talk really loudly without pissing off my neighbors. Because like I'm always terrified because I have thin walls,
Yeah.
and that's scary. I don't want to piss off my neighbors. My neighbors are very scary.
Recollection. Hold on, I'm gonna do one solid mod thing. Assuming this is recollection is another code to memories.
No, the other one.
The other one.
Okay, so there's 2. There's another code recollection to memories, and then there was
Code
mystery...
RA Journey into Lost Memories.
There we go, that one. Because that's the
cool.
Wii one.
And
but it never came to the West until
playing.
recently.
Alright, cool. Yeah, let me do
because of this version.
Mod things.
Thank you.
Or should be no. Yep, there we go.
Thank you.
Alright, cool. With that, I am going to hop off the call. Thank you so much for joining me again, man.
Oh, hell yeah. Anytime, man. Anytime. Keep rocking on. Appreciate you coming out, shooting the shot. It's always a vibe to, like, have a conversation with you.
I appreciate it, too. I'll catch you later, man.
Catch you later, Chief.
Oh, boy.
Keep rocking on. Boy, boy.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, guys, that we are ending stream this early. I didn't think we would be starting this late. Lo siento. My apologies. But thank you guys so much for coming out today and just chilling with us and dealing with my brain rot of Boot Hill, my beloved. But we're actually... I'm gonna throw you guys over to Ryker side since this another game or whatever he's playing looks kind of interesting. Another code. So we're gonna go check him out. Also, Foss, thank you so much for the posture check. Don't worry, my posture will be in the hydrate. Okay, I gotta drink water anyway with my meds, so I will do that while I'm going to bed. How you doing though, gamer? Hopefully you're doing well. Unfortunately, you are coming in at the tail end of stream, but we're going to go raid Ryker without him knowing, actually, for once. So if you are a subscriber, !raid or subraid, if you want to use that, I'm just gonna copy paste the OG message. And let me just go put this in chat there. But thank you guys so much for everything. If I might not stream to later today because it's Easter and I got family coming over at my place. So Discord and Twitter are your best places to ever catch me for stream updates. And if you miss a VOD, !YT, I need to put the VOD out from last week onto YouTube. But yeah, let's go drop Ryker some love. Just did some nighttime baking, so doing alright. Hope you had a good stream. It was! We were just sitting here talking, yip-yapping, jaw-japping, you know, the usual MineCast kind of stuff, which I'm fine with. How'd your bake, like, what did you bake? I gotta know while we're waiting for this to pop up. Because I'm always a little nosy when it comes to baked goods. Pop my back. But yeah, I might not stream today or later today. I might. Who knows? Probably not, though. But maybe. I'm not working Monday. So we'll see. Cinnamon swirls. Ooh, that sounds absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious and delightful. I hope they turned out great. But yeah, I'm gonna go throw this to Ryker. Go check him out with another collection, whatever he's playing. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday. A happy Easter if you celebrated, or just at least a good day. Yeah, I think that's what they're called. And yeah, they're like probably cinnamon whirls or like cinnamon buns, where it's like the swirly thing with cinnamon and like you have a glaze frosting on it. Yeah, no, those things are delicious. Cinnamon rolls are great. But yeah, Hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday. Happy Easter if you celebrate it. Happy day if you don't. I will catch y'all later. Have a great Sunday. Love you all very, 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 very much. And stay buttery, my friends. Now let's go show Ryker some love, shall we? Bye-bye!